Hello and welcome to the Pregame Report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Kennedy Collier. Tonight, the Devils take on Michigan State. So last week, we saw the ASU dominate Texas A&M. Do you think the same thing will happen tonight with Michigan?
Now, if you'd asked me that same question before the season started, the returning champs, Michigan State, I would have said no way. But then losing pretty much half of their team to either graduation or D1, they have mostly sophomore and freshman players. I'm going to say this is probably going to be another easy victory for the Sun Devils.
You think they'll come out as strong as they did against Texas A&M?
Yeah, and I think they're actually going to come out stronger. You know, as we noticed in the first period of the last two games we saw, they were a little bit slow. I think that's just because of the break, the vacation they had.
I think they'll come out just as strong now.
Yeah, they're back in the groove, and they're going to do fantastic, I think.
Okay. Do you think any players will stick out to you tonight?
For me, I'm going to watch for Brady Morgan because he had his hat trick against the Aggies. I'd be surprised if I see a hat trick again, but I would not be surprised if he's a very active player on their offense.
And we're going to have to watch out for Kota Angbar as well. He also had a hat trick that night.
Another fantastic player to look for. I'm very excited for this game to start.
Me too, so stay tuned for first period action.
I mean, we have people working production for the sporting games. We have people on air. We have people writing. We have people tweeting. We have people that take pictures. We have, you know, it seems like everything. People take video. We make packages. It's like we cover everything within this one organization.
Oh, we have two cameras. Holy crap. We're going big league, my friends. Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona on this beautiful Friday night for hockey, where tonight the Arizona State Sun Devils Division II Elite team plays host to the defending national champion in Division II ACHA hockey, the Michigan State Spartans. My name is Richard Flores. I'm running at 60% here tonight, folks. I'm a little under the weather, but here to help me along the way is Jason Chesler.
Absolutely, and 60% of Richard Flores, that's 110% of most commentators out there. You said it all about the matchup, Richard. ASU, one of the hottest teams in the ACHA Division II, against the defending national champs, Michigan State. This isn't that same Michigan State team that won it all last season, though. This is a team of almost all freshmen and sophomores. They're young, they're a little undersized, and we'll see what ASU happens to do with them.
As we are underway from Oceanside, and ASU is going to go straight to work. It's going to be Brady Morgan in deep for ASU. Looks to get something going very early on here at Oceanside Arena. It's taken back, though, by the Michigan State Spartans. Number 23, that will be Tyler Van Acker. Tried to clear it, couldn't do it, and ASU gets it right back into the zone. Brady Morgan going to work in deep, along with Jason Kuda, as well as Dan Sterno. That top line here this evening is Justin Butler is out here this evening and all this weekend, so you won't be seeing him in action. So going to have to see some ASU Sun Devils step up here this weekend as they're missing their leading goal scorer. Big hit along the boards laid down there by Johnny Randall. And Michigan State will clear it all the way back down. No icing, so MSU's going to go for a change. 19 to go, just 1 minute gone here in this first period of play. It's going to be picked up in deep here by number 21, Jake Stricker. He goes to work along the far side boards. Now it's number 17, Greg Leonardo, who works with the puck along with Ryan Moore and Johnny Randall. Randall comes away with it, though. Nice job defensively. Kind of had a stick in between the arms there. No call, though. Maybe a hooking, but we play on, and Michigan State will reset as it's taken by Stricker. Stricker looking up ahead. Can't quite do it. And now Michigan State will look to go on the forecheck. He makes a move here. The delayed call coming. Dietrich covers up. As what a chance that was by Hunter Forrester. And Dietrich covers it up. And I think we're going to, little extracurriculars as well. We're going to get a power play for Michigan State.
And you can see those extracurriculars on our new 2-camera setup here at the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. We've also got some new headsets for your listening pleasure and some good graphics coming up, courtesy of our own technical director, Joe Hardy.
The D2 broadcast has gone big league, my friends. That's what happens when you roll the calendar over to 2014. You just got to step it up a notch. And so we have Kennedy Collier, Anthony Persino on cameras. And like you said, Jason, Joey Hardy working all day on bringing you some beautiful graphics. You'll see those later on tonight. But it's going to be Johnny Randall going to the box for Arizona State. I believe cross-checking was the call, so early power play for Michigan State.
And, I mean, that was a power play chance really set up by Michigan State. That was a penalty forced from the Sun Devils by some great breakaway skating of Hunter Forrester.
Slashing was the penalty there. I apologize on that as it's taken by the captain. Justin Havriliak looking to get Coda Ingbar, who scored a hat trick last week. Now it's going to be Havriliak who turns it over. Havriliak goes with Ingbar. Ingbar gets a shorthand chance, just couldn't quite get the puck on a stick, and now it's taken away by Michigan State as we roll under about a minute and a half to go on their power play. Taken here by number 23, Tyler Van Acker in deep. Van Acker gets it back in line to face on. Face on and around for number 15, Trevor McSween. McSween has it here far side. Looks a way to turn away, and ASU's going to clear it out, but nice job defensively to keep it the line there by Michael Uaz. We're going to go with Uaz for now, folks. I probably got that wrong. As Ingbar comes across the line with Morgan. Morgan, boy, nice job defensively there. And we're going to have another penalty, I believe another slashing call on Coda Ingbar.
No, this one's going the other way there.
Oh, it is? Wow. Okay.
This looked like just a little bit of extracurricular action from Alex Fasson there. We'll have to wait for the actual call, but to me that just looked like some needless physicality over there.
Yeah, I saw the retaliation by Ingbar, kind of throwing the stick near the hands of Fasson, but now we're 4-on-4 now.
And, this Michigan State team, they're young, they're inexperienced, they've struggled this season, but they're definitely coming out with that heart of a champion for better and for worse here as they find their way to the penalty box early. But this team does not seem intimidated by the Sun Devil Elite.
I mean, they do have a couple of guys who were here last year on that national championship team, so maybe, just maybe, as they go along in the season and get to that national tournament, they'll start to turn it up just a little bit because they do have that experience of winning. At least some of them do. And again, this is a team that lost 5 of their top 6 goal scorers since last season on the national champion squad, so a lot of turnover. it's going to take a while for them to probably get back on track. Maybe in the next 2 years when all these freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, you'll see another national champion type squad. And big hit along the boards there laid down by Weissman.
Exactly, Richard. I can't imagine this Michigan State roster is anything but talented. When these guys get a little older, a little more experienced, a little wiser, I'd expect this Michigan State team to be right back in the national championship race. As of now, though, they're 7-11 so far in this 2013-2014 season.
Yeah, I mean, they're ranked 11th in the Central Division. So Sterna gets a shot away there. Pad save, though, by the goaltender there, number 33, Carl Langens, I believe. Apologize, I was looking at my rosters. Havrilyak takes it here. Sun Devil power play, 34 to go. Havrilyak looking for Cotnoir. Cotnoir wraparound, pad save, rebound, Kinsey scores! Dan Kinsey on the rebound makes it 1-0 ASU on the power play.
Textbook stuff there from Dan Kinsey. Well positioned, fast with the stick. Was able to find that top stick hand side of the goal for an easy one to get things going for the Sun Devils. It all started with a great pass to set up the hockey assist. That was for Justin Havrilyak. Sent it over to Cotnoir, who tried to wrap it around the goalie. Saved the first one, but couldn't save the follow-up by Dan Kinsey. Nice team offense from ASU.
Good stuff there as they jump out on the board early on in this one. 1-0. But I'd just like to mention that the goal song has been under some contested here. It is Electric Avenue, that is the goal song, but we've been asking for some changes to Electric Avenue. We'll see if that happens. I actually kind of like it, though. I like Electric Avenue as the goal song.
You know, I'm not sure how well it fits. It doesn't really get you pumped up after a goal.
So Havrilyak going to get an assist on that. Not sure if Cotnoir is as well. And now it's going to be number 4, Gates, that comes in across. And Gates looking short side there for number 22, Leko Ciatis. A lot of tough names on this Michigan State squad. So if you're watching from Michigan State, and you would like to correct us on our pronunciations, tweet us in at Cronkite Sports, and we'll try and correct that.
Lots of tough names, but it seems like a lot of team speed as well on this Michigan State squad. We've seen a couple of times where a slightly crisper pass could have set them up for an easy chance against Kyle Dietrich. So far, they haven't been able to come through with it, but we'll see as this game progresses.
Kyle Dietrich, of course, coming off back-to-back shutouts last week against Texas A&M. His first 2 shutouts of the season as well.
Yeah, hard to believe those were his first 2. He was pretty rock solid all throughout the 2013 calendar year for the D2 Sun Devil Elite.
Jacob Weissman has it here in his own zone. He looks to trying to get it out, can't quite do it. And it's finally taken by Andrew Hefter. 2 bodies going to the boards. But we play on, and now it's going to be Johnny Randall. Johnny Randall just throws it in deep as Jordan LeClaire gives chase. Jordan LeClaire here looking in front, almost off a Michigan State defenseman into the own goal, but it's cleared just wide of the net. And now ASU continues the battle in their offensive zone. Tim Konzer along the near side boards. It's cleared all the way back out and taken by James Owasku. Owasku gets it up for Konzer. Konzer, the defenseman, getting it on the offense, looking to make a move. Nice job defensively by number 23, Van Acker. As Van Acker is going to go 3-on-2. Nick makes a nice move across the blue line. Shot on there, taken, they score! It's going to be Tyler Van Acker that evens it up at 1. We are tied with 14:21 to go in the first period.
Van Acker, one of the leading scorers on this Michigan State squad, and he showed it there. Textbook finishing at the end of a nice string of passes there from the Spartans. You know, I said this team seems a little undersized out there, but they're playing physical, they're skating well, and they've been able to get on the board, something Arizona State's last opponent, Texas A&M, well, they can't say that.
And how about that move by Van Acker to get into the zone as he made a very nice toe drag stick move to get in across the blue line that created that chance to begin with to make sure it wasn't offsides. And just like that, it's 1-1. As Michigan State answers early on. Only about 2 minutes after the goal by Kinsey. So nice job by them. I think that kind of tells you that they're coming to play in this one. And now it's Michigan State that controls in their own zone. And they'll look to get it out. Can't quite do it. Looking for Kuda in front. Can't find his stick. Now it's cleared all the way back out to Andrew Hefter. Hefter and Kinsey. The blue liners there is Kinsey, the goal scorer, just throws it in. And now it's going to be Morgan that gives chase. Morgan, though, is met by 2 Michigan State defensemen. Kuda looking to make a move. Looking to go in front there, and it gets turned away by Michigan State. and they'll clear it out. And now they'll look to go on the offense. Number 15, Ryan Britt throws it in deep. Looking for number 7, Hunter Forrester. Can't find his stick. A big hit laid down there by Brady Morgan as Michael Pober hit the ice there. And Michigan State throws it in off the body there of Kevin Hanlon. As Hanlon works defensively along the far side boards. Now it's cleared all the way back down. The icing is waved off, so it's going to be Cottonwar that gives chase. Cottonwar's going to race the puck, but only for a second as Michigan State recovers, and they'll look to get it out. They cannot. It's taken by Coda Ingbar along the near side boards. Ingbar gets a shot away, pad save, and into the netting and out of play.
And after Michigan State really took it to the Sun Devils for the past couple of minutes of this first period, good to see ASU up pressuring in their attacking zone, even when the Spartans seem to have control of the puck. That pressure, that forces defensive zone turnovers, especially against a young team like Michigan State.
So Havrilyak is going to take the face-off along as we get a puck, because we lost the puck. Somebody gets a souvenir. So it's going to be Havrilyak along with Michael Uaz that takes the face-off, and it's going to be won by Michigan State, I guess, as they cleared out. Now all Conzer can do is just throw it in deep. Taken here by Jacob Bolyard. Bolyard looking to clear. Now it's all the way back near center ice, and now Michigan State's going to go. Here we go. They have a chance just offside. Boy, I don't know about that call, Jason.
Tough call there. Looked
a little
close. And that's a costly mistake from Ryan Britt there. I believe it was Britt, at least, was just off on a play where he really didn't have to be. Looked like a surefire breakaway from Michael Uaz there. Tough to see that one called off. Would have loved to see him go one-on-one with Kyle Dietrich.
Yeah, he had a clean breakaway, but the referees turn it away as Dietrich. Boy, watch him there trying to play the puck. Probably not the best idea. I'm a big fan of staying in your net for a goaltender as Edson just throws it in, wraps it around. Now we have a new player out there for ASU. He's wearing number 7 without a name. So I don't believe we've had a number 7 before. Not on our roster either. Not a good thing.
I believe we have him in as freshman Robert Jake Granito, freshman out of New Canaan.
Granito, welcome to the squad there, Robert Jake Granito. I'm sure he'll get his name on his jersey here soon enough as Kenzie just dumps it in deep, and ASU will go for a change. 11:42 to go first period. We are tied at 1 on goals by Kenzie and Van Acker. And now Michigan State's going to go for a change as ASU resets. Boy, kind of a missed pass there. Now it's going to be taken here by Michigan State near center ice. They clear it back, and it's taken by Jacob Weissman. Weissman has it in here in deep, looking for Moore. Ryan Moore has it here. He's got LeClaire and Randall with him. He leaves it for Randall. Randall takes his shot, but it's blocked away. Nice stick there by Andrew Gates as the puck is out of play, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sun Devils.
And that play was a great example of the way Michigan State's been playing defensively all game so far, putting a lot of pressure on ASU in their own, in ASU's own zone. That can, however, set ASU up for some advantages in their attacking zone. There, it looked like they might have had 3-on-3 for a little bit, unable to find the back of the net though.
Draws taken and won by Michigan State as they look to clear it out. Can't do it. Nice job by Jason Kuda to win the race to the puck. Kuda wraps it all the way around to the far side boards, but no Sun Devils there, and Michigan State will clear it out. Taken by Kevin Hallen near center ice. He gets beaten to the puck, and now Michigan State's going to go. Backhand chance taken, rebound. Nice save there by Dietrich. Even better. Nice chance there as well. That was Greg Leonardo with a great scoring chance there. Michigan State was looking to take the lead, but right there, standing on his head, was Kyle Dietrich. Boy, wanted a high stick there. I thought that stick came into the face of Jason Kuda. No call, though, however, as now Michigan State's going to go on the forecheck here. Number 15, Trevor McSween in deep for Michigan State, but it's taken by Brady Morgan. Now Dan Sterna. Sterna scored a goal last week as well. And Sterna comes in here with speed. Sterna looking to make a move in deep. Nice job defensively, though, by Robert Goldie. Now it's Morgan. Morgan goes to work, wraps it around, looking for Sterna. Sterna, nice job coming up with the puck. He gets it taken away, though, and Michigan State clears it back to center ice, and Arizona State will reset, and now giving chase on it is Joe Hewitt. He can't win the race, and now it's backhanded in there by Brady Morgan, and ASU will go for a change. 10 minutes to go, first period from Oceanside. And Jason, kind of a ebb and flow to this game so far, and neither team really getting any great scoring chances, I would say, except for the goals, as it's kind of been a real, battle along the boards, winning those puck battles instead of a lot of skill plays happening.
Absolutely, but, I don't think we've seen a team.
Randall gets a shot away there, glove save.
As some extracurriculars in front of the Michigan State net now. I don't think we've seen a team really go toe-to-toe with ASU D2 in this way so far this season. This Michigan State team, they're not going to be out-pressured or outpaced by the Sun Devils. Usually two areas where ASU does pretty well for themselves. This team is fast, and they are playing very physically and very aggressively on both sides of the puck. This isn't the usual wait and counterpunch style we've seen a lot of teams take against this D2 elite squad.
I think you're 100% right there, Jason. I mean, saw it last week. Texas A&M, when they were doing well, they were playing a good, tight defensive hockey game, and Michigan State so far, and this one is doing a pretty good job as well, as those pucks, anytime they get on their stick, are going out. As now there's a chance by Michigan State. They come in. Nice job by Hefter. They score. Hefter, I thought he had it blocked, but not quite. Finds the Michigan State stick, and now it's 2-1 Michigan State.
And I can't quite see the TV number on that one, as I believe that goal is going to go over to Ryan Collins potentially. But it looked like that puck was going to go all the way from left wing to right wing there. It looked like he was looking for Joe Hewitt. A couple of sticks got on the puck, though. It ended up right in the stick of the center player on that three-man rush. I don't think Dietrich was expecting that one at all. I know my eyes had a hard time following that from up here.
I thought it was going to be blocked away by Andrew Hefter. I thought he had a skate on it, and it was going to kind of miss everybody, but they found the loose puck, and they put it home. Shot on there by Havrilliak.
And yeah, it was Ryan Collins. Yeah, some heads-up play there by Collins. I was not expecting that puck to move that way. Kyle Dietrich was not expecting that puck to move that way. But Ryan Collins, he was waiting for that one.
So Arizona State, for the first time in 2014, finds himself down a goal in this hockey game. But Michigan State showing why they were the national champions last year is they're not getting, scared of this ASU team when you can, because coming into this hockey game, you look at the goal differential for either squad. ASU coming in with a goal differential of plus 99, whereas Michigan State was coming in down to negative 13, and Michigan State hasn't played the type of teams that Arizona State has. The only great team that Michigan State has played is, I believe it was William Patterson, and other than that, they played a pretty easy schedule. So.
And yeah, I mean, this ASU team puts up over 7 goals a night out there. It's hard to not be intimidated by that, but this Michigan State squad certainly isn't. Not with the way they're playing. They're treating this like any other game, but they have a certain intensity to them. A chip on their shoulder, a bite in some of their hitting. I think looks pretty special out there for these Spartans.
Again, Michigan State winning those puck battles, shot away, blocked away by Scotty Farr. Michael Pober goes to work here along the near side boards for Michigan State. It's going to be won by Arizona State, and they'll look to do something offensively. They cannot as they go for a change, and Kevin Hanlon will pick it up in his own zone. It's taken here by number 7 again, who is wanted interference was Coach LeClaire there. Hope he didn't hear what he said through our headsets, because it was not repeatable for television, folks. No call, though, as we play on. 7:27 to go in the first period. It's going to be Morgan and Cooter that go to work here along the far side boards, and it's won by Michigan State. Again, Michigan State winning those puck battles. Taken here by Andrew Gates. He gets it turned over, and now it's going to be Morgan that's going to go for Arizona State. Here comes Morgan in across the line. Morgan fanned on the shot, but Konzer follows up with it as Konzer works it all the way around. Now it's going to be Morgan that gives chase back to line to Owasku. Owasku takes a shot into the glove of the goaltender, Langens.
And solid performance so far by Langens. He has not been the everyday goalie for this Michigan State squad. This is just his 3rd game played out there. In his 2 full ones, though, a 3.00 goals against average. That's not bad.
Ryan Moore is going to take the face-off for Arizona State. Can't win it, though, as it's taken here by Bolliard. Bolliard throws it in deep. Now it's Forster that gives chase, and icing is going to be the call. So another offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU with 6:55 to go and the first period of play.
And this ASU squad not very used to trailing in games. You know, you got to wonder, is this team going to be able to keep their focus out there, still take it, one possession at a time, one forecheck at a time, or are they going to try and press to tie this one up?
I kind of wonder the same thing. It's been a while since this team's really been tested, maybe since that road trip up to NAU, which was about a month and a half ago, so it's been a while. Let's see. Plenty of time to go in this hockey game, though, so if they're down a goal, nothing to be worried. Shot on there, taken by number 7 again. That was Forrester. Boy, I've liked his play a lot so far.
Yeah, that was a great save from Dietrich there, I believe with his right leg bumper on that one. Really laying out, using his entire body to protect the net with that one. If Forrester got that puck a little bit higher up, got a slightly better angle striking that one, that would have found Twine.
Michigan State looking pretty solid early on in this one. Again, it looks like Michigan State really wants this game more than Arizona State early on, as Havrilyak comes in across the line along with Cottonmore. Havrilyak gets a shot away. It's blocked away, though, and cleared out nicely by Michigan State. Weissman throws it right back in, but Arizona State was offside, so they have to come back on. And now Michigan State will look to clear all the way back up. Nice hand there by Hanlon as he will backhand it in, but it's taken away by Bolyard. Bolyard looking ahead. The number 15, McSween. McSween looks to do something. Can't do anything, though, and it's taken back here by Weissman. Weissman looks to get it out of his own zone. Finally does, as they go to battle on the near side boards right below us, and it's taken here by Hanlon. Across ice for Havrilyak. Havrilyak looking for Cottonmore. It's blocked away on the skate, though, of number 17, Leonardo. Now it's going to be battle along here right below us again. And again, puck battles all over the place. Michigan State not giving a lot of room to this Sun Devil squad early on, as it seems, again, like every time Arizona State tries to do something, Michigan State has 2 players right on top of them. Zawosky comes on here, shot away, rebound in front. Scotty Farr is there. He can't follow it up, though. And it was gloved down and held by Longens. And a little extracurriculars as well. And again, Jason, you called it very physical in this first period of play. And in Michigan State looking to bring the game to Arizona State, if you will.
Absolutely. Michigan State just trying to get the Sun Devils out on the back foot. And, you got to figure it's been successful so far. They are up 2-1. Carl Longens making that save a little bit more adventurous than it needed to be. But so far, Michigan State has just looked like a better team out here at Oceanside.
Face-off taken by Edson. It's Granito that tries to get it away. Granito, though, fans on it, and it's Kinsey back at the center ice, It's gloved down by Michigan State. And now back to center ice. Kinsey throws the body nicely. Now it's taken by Konzer. Konzer finds Farr. Farr comes in across the line looking for Granito. Granito makes a move, and Michigan State again right there on top of that loose puck. Now it's going to be number 23, Van Acker. Again, he was the goal scorer, but the first goal of the game was credited to Van Acker, as Farr takes it again. Farr takes a hit along the near side boards here right below us, and it's again gloved down by Longens. 4:46 to go. Time winding down in the first period of play.
So far, just been very impressed with the way Michigan State's been able to handle this game. We've seen a few teams come into Oceanside and be able to control the pace of play in the first period. But, Michigan State's pretty much playing at the pace ASU wants to. They're playing fast. They're giving both teams plenty of offensive chances. And the Spartans have just looked better than the Sun Devils so far, basically playing ASU's own game.
Thrown in deep here by Michigan State, and it's blown dead. I'm not sure what the call was. Icing, I believe. Oh my, it's an off night for me, Jason. Very off night.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Richard is, of course, a little under the weather today. Still made it out here to the freezing cold of Oceanside Ice Arena here to bring you guys this one. So kudos to you, Richard.
I love my people that watch our hockey games, and so I have to bring them the game. I cannot have a game where I do not bring the people ASU hockey. Taken here by Dan Sterna up for Brady Morgan as Morgan comes in across the line 2-on-3. Morgan waits, far side. Now it's going to be in front for Kuda. He gets taken down, no call though. And now it's Jacob Weissman who works on the near side boards. Weissman backhands it looking for Sterna, and it's cleared all the way down. And no icing is waved off, so Weissman wraps it around looking for Owascu on the far side. Owascu tries to backhand it out, can't get it out, and he works with it here behind his own net. Kinsey and Weissman thrown all the way back down. Icing is going to be the call, so offensive zone faceoff coming for Michigan State. 3:34 to go in the first period.
And, the pressure Michigan State has been putting on these ASU defensemen when they've had the puck in their own defensive zone, you got to wonder. ASU is known for having defensemen that are really dual threats. Kenzie, Wiseman, Konzer, all these guys love to step it up. They love to handle the puck. You got to wonder, this Michigan State pressure on defense, I'm sure that's been lethal against some teams with a less skilled defenseman than this ASU squad.
Michigan State controls it here. Back of the line. Shot on, blocked away. Shot taken there by Ryan Collins, who got this one. Gave Michigan State the lead, and Sterna comes in here. Sterna along the far side boards in deep. Sterna with a little bit of room looking in front for Kuda. Gets it cleared and turned away by Michigan State. And again, Michigan State not screwing around, not taking any time. Every time that puck gets on their stick, that puck is out of the defensive zone as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they've really been firing that puck out of there. You're very right. Not letting ASU pressure them in their defensive zone. But still, they've been able to find a fair number of transition opportunities here, despite the fact that they're clearing the puck so quickly.
So offensive zone face-off, coming for Michigan State. Greg Leonardo and Johnny Randall will take the face-off. Face-off won by Michigan State, and now it's Leonardo and McSween that go to work in deep for Michigan State. It's taken by McSween. McSween, all the room to work. Nice hit there by Randall. Back of the line, though, kept in nicely by number 24, Pober, but it's taken all the way back down, and Randall going to give chase here. Michigan State, though, has the puck in their defensive zone, wrapped all the way around for number 17, Leonardo. Arizona State will reset now with 2:22 to go in the first period. Inzer takes a hit along the boards there. Cleared all the way back and taken by Andrew Hefter. Hefter throws it in, and Arizona State really, that's all they've been able to do. Looking like very much a dump and chase style of game for ASU, and that's not how they play hockey.
No, the number of breakaway threats on this team, Justin Butler's out, but there's still Brady Morgan, Coda Ingbar in the light. This team does not want to be dumping it and chasing it in. This team wants to connect on passes, use those soft hands, and just use their stick work to advance the puck. That just hasn't been the case against the Spartans
Stricker
defense.
took the shot. Leonardo looking for the deflection, but it misses wide, and now Arizona State resets near center ice. Nice job there to clear the puck by number 20, Maloney, as Arizona State could not enter the zone cleanly. And again, Michigan State doing a terrific job of making it as hard as possible for the Sun Devils to enter the offensive zone and get any chances. Looking far side there for Ingbar. Ingbar and Havrilyak are going to go, but nice job defensively by Robert Goldie to get back. And now it's going to be Michigan State that's going to go 2-on-2. Looking here, shot on, just goes wide, taken by number 23, Tyler Van Acker. Scored a goal already. And as we approach the final minute of play here, Arizona State not looking like the number one team in the Western Division and not looking like a top 5 team in the country as we approach the end of this first period.
No, not quite, but I got to give some kudos to the play of Tyler Van Acker so far in this one. The Michigan State leading scorer this season, just showing some spectacular puck control. He's doing stuff with his stick that I don't think I've really seen out on the ice at any level. So kudos to him. He earned his first goal, and he almost set himself up for a goal or an assist on that last play.
Under a minute to go, first period. Dan Sterner brings it in across the line for ASU, looking for Jason Kuda. Now it's Morgan in front, looking to make a move. Backhand pad save there by Langens. Good stuff. ASU finally a scoring chance, but Michigan State and Carl Langens deny them. Kept in here by Kuda. Now it's Morgan looking to make a move. He works in deep, looking for Kuda in front. Michigan State, though, covers up. So offense is on faceoff. And again, extracurriculars behind the goaltender. These teams, boy, it doesn't look like they like each other very much as Sterna is still going.
And this isn't like one of those aggressive, physical kind of fighting lines we see out of ASU sometimes. This isn't the third or fourth line. This is the top line of the Sun Devils out there getting into it with these Michigan State guys. On one hand, you don't like that kind of breakdown in discipline to see that extracurricular activity going on. See a couple of guys being sent to the penalty box right now. Well, on the other end, if you're this ASU coaching staff, if you're Coach LeClaire, it's hard to hate the energy out there that the Sun Devils are showing.
And Jason, we saw last week, though, which was that Arizona State kind of got off to a slow start in both first periods, but in the second and third is when they really started to find themselves offensively. Do you think that's how it's going to go again here today?
You know, it's hard to say. On one hand, it certainly could go that way again. But the way that Michigan State's been able to jump out to this 2-1 lead, I think should be a scary thing for this Sun Devil team. Michigan State, like I mentioned, they're not keeping ASU out defensively. You know, they're not allowing the Sun Devils to sit in their attacking zone. This isn't a case of the Sun Devils not being able to finish their chances on offense. This seems like a Michigan State team going blow for blow, loose puck for loose puck with the Sun Devils and coming out well on top.
15 to go, 14 to go, first period. Here comes Kinsey, who's looking to get his second goal of the hockey game, just misses wide, and now it's going to be Michigan State that looks to go here late in the first period. Not going to do anything as it's turned back near center ice for Michigan State. 1-0. 3 zeros on the board, and Jason, after one period of play, Michigan State up a goal, looking pretty solid.
Absolutely. I mean, Michigan State, they're playing aggressively. They're playing very physically. It's hard to criticize too much about Michigan State's play. You know, we've seen a couple of pucks squirt out on the defensive end, but the Spartans have been quick to clear them. We've seen some great breakaway offense out of a few guys for this Michigan State attack. Altogether, the Spartans have just gone blow for blow with the D2 Elite so far.
Hi, everybody. He's Jason. I'm Richard. Again, our score after one period of play, Michigan State up 2-1. And Jason, it seems like Michigan State has been able all period long to really disrupt anything that ASU has been able to do. They've been able to get the sticks in lanes. They've been able to get bodies on players, making sure that it's as hard as possible for ASU to even get in the offensive zone to begin with.
Exactly. And I mean, honestly, I feel like Michigan State's been listening to the advice I've been giving some of these opposing teams in our past broadcasts. They're keeping things sloppy in the neutral zone and in ASU's zone. By that I mean they're poking pucks away. They're putting bodies on guys. They are not allowing the Sun Devils to just skate the puck forward into their attacking zone, because that's what this Sun Devil team is designed to do. They're designed to get into the offensive zone, set up with 4 guys across the blue line, and just pound at your goalie. And the Spartans aren't letting that happen.
Another thing they're doing, too, that I have noticed is Michigan State, every time that puck ends up along the side boards or in the far side boards, they're winning those puck battles. And, Jason, we know so well in this game of hockey, if you do that, a lot of times you're going to find yourself the winner after ending the 60 minutes.
And that's the kind of thing that could start to swing back in the Sun Devils' direction as this game goes on. On some level, puck battles are just all about hustle out there. They're all about that desire. And I can imagine after whatever Coach LeClaire is going to say to this ASU team during intermission, it's not going to be nice, but I bet it'll inspire them to play a bit harder.
40 minutes to go from Oceanside Ice Arena once again. For Jason Chester, my name is Richard Flores. We're going to take a little break and come back with an intermission show. Once again, 2-1 our score after one. You're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports. Oh, God, that was freaking terrible.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're going to want to see it.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the desk.
Welcome into another edition of Cronkite Sports Live.
Welcome into another edition of Cronkite Sports Live.
You found us! Welcome in to Cronkite Sports Live. I'm Kyler Mead, joined by Carrie Crowley, and we will be your tour guides for the next some odd minutes as we upload as much Arizona State sports as you can handle straight into your brain sockets. Open up your ear holes, pin back those eyelids, Clockwork Orange style, because we're about to blow the doors off this place with Sun Devilly goodness.
Sure, the World Series just ended in Major League Baseball, but in Tempe, ASU baseball is just starting up with one of their most popular events. Wednesday night featured the baseball team's annual Halloween practice where players dress up in their costumes for the night. We saw a huge cast of characters, including David Graybill as Ted, even Jake Peavyhouse as Miley Cyrus in her infamous VMA performance. He had the details down and everything. As Big Baby, he had a sniper over his shoulder here with Eric Melbestad.
More bad ankle news, which makes you wonder if ASU should be renamed Ankle Sprain University. ASU football redshirt sophomore Jalen Strong is also dealing with a troubled ankle. He will still see playing time against Utah on Saturday. He took extra at practice yesterday, but is still at about a 90%, though honestly, a 90% for Strong is equivalent to most receivers' 100%.
Well, I think you named it right there. They're going to miss her leadership. She runs the offense runs through her. The offense looked really, really good against Utah and Colorado. Played well enough to win, they just...
Welcome to the first period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. After the first period, Michigan State leads 2-1. So we've seen a lot of action this period, boys. Do you think the Devils need to change anything in their game?
I would have to say they need to be more disciplined on defense and offense as well. They are looking very sloppy. Michigan State is getting under the Sun Devils' skin. They're irritating them. They're in exactly where they need to be. Michigan State is to win this hockey game. They just need Arizona State needs to slow down, needs to get their composure together, and I think they'll take the second, third if they can do that.
I agree with you. They just need to calm it down a little bit up by the net. They try to start a little bit of the fighting, but they just need to slow it down. It's a fast-paced game right now, but I think it'll help if they don't start as many fights kind of thing. So what's your take on that, Julian?
I couldn't agree more, except ASU, they've been missing on some passes. They're whiffing on their shots. They just look out of sync right now. Definitely that Michigan State's under his skin. I'm sure the coach is telling them right now, guys, let's play our game of hockey. The reason we're 19-1, and they'll come out and execute.
Okay, so do any of the players stick out to any of you?
For me, none so far. I haven't really seen my star player yet. Granted, it's just the first period. You know, I wouldn't really expect to see him, but they're not really playing as a team. They're playing as a. They're not playing as a team. That's all I can really say to that. There are no star players for me right now.
I think they just the biggest thing is the physicality of the game. That's our big point into going into the second period. Will they need to change anything besides the physicality?
I mean, right now Michigan State's outperforming them. They're hitting them. They're getting into their skin. I think Michigan State has brought their physicality tonight. ASU hasn't really brought it so far. So it'll be interesting to see if ASU can come out and maybe get some big hits, but not after the play, get some coincidental penalties that both teams have had tonight.
The physicality is almost like we're watching a rivalry game. You only see these kind of hits from two teams that do not like each other, and that seems to be the case tonight.
Yeah, we've seen some great checks tonight by ASU as well as Michigan, especially over in the corner of the boards. You just see them hit them so hard. And I like it, though, because last week we were talking about they're not finishing their checks as much, but we've seen tonight that they're finishing them.
Well, in that case, they didn't really need to finish their checks because they were winning 9-0, 10-0. In this case, they're down 2-1. and that angers them. They're a team that are used to being on top and being on top early and not giving up goals like they have been. So they're very angry, and I don't blame them for finishing through with their stick checks and whatnot.
Yes.
ASU's caring more about their hits and physicality than playing offense, so they need to switch gears with their strategy, play more offense, and then the hits come second. And
I'm pretty sure that's what coach is going to be telling them over this intermission. I guarantee you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for second period intermission. Stay tuned for second period action.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
Ice Arena here in Tempe, Arizona, where our score after one period of play, Michigan State leads at 2-1. Jason Chesler, Richard Flores. This is new for us. We're starting the period on camera instead of ending it. We're like backwards.
And you know, Richard, we've hit the big leagues with our camera setup. These are the things we get to do. More time looking at our ugly mugs here in the booth.
The people don't like to see that. But anyway, Jason, an interesting first period of play. A little surprising to me that Michigan State was able to jump out on top and get the 1-goal lead after 20.
You know, not what I would have expected coming into this game. Michigan State's a team that struggled to live up to, you know, the hype of being national champions all season long, but they came out with the heart of the champion in this one. The Spartans are playing very physically. They look really fast out on the ice. They've shown some good stick work. They're taking it to the Sun Devils.
And again, as well as the goaltending. How about the goaltending by Michigan State in that one? A couple of great scoring chances by Arizona State, but number 33, Annette Langens, made some pretty decent saves in that first period as well.
Yeah, Langens has definitely done his job, but don't take anything away from the way that the Michigan State team has played in front of him. Langens has done everything they've asked of him, but it hasn't been a heroic effort so far. His defense is clearing pucks, and as a whole, the Spartans are just stopping the Sun Devils from making their way to their attacking zone.
So we get ready to start the first period of play. I think they're just going to have the camera on us for the entire next 20 minutes.
I'd hope not.
And then we just have to like act for the people and kind of, you know, there's your wrist shot right there. Is that what we're going to do?
I hope not.
Hey, there we go. We're back on the ice. The people at home are like, hallelujah. We don't have to look at their ugly mugs anymore. As we get set to begin the second period of play from Oceanside. Kennedy Collier is back to run camera. Looking very good. He actually has a jacket on this time. I understand Kennedy actually went to the gym this week as well.
Oh. Kennedy Collier just turning his life around thanks to Arizona State Division II hockey.
That's what we do, folks. We are not only a broadcast of hockey, but we make people's lives better. At least a little bit. We do our part. So Michigan State clears it out. Back near center ice, Arizona State will reset as we begin 4-on-4 because we got a couple guys in the box for the next minute or so. Near side boards is going to be Kuda that battles alongside Joe Hewitt. It's going to be won by Michigan State, but Havrilyak gets the loose puck. Nice job by him. Havrilyak wrap around, looking in front for Kuda. Kuda backhand chance, taken still loose in front. Nice clear though by Michigan State. Again, recovery time. Very nice for Michigan State. That's what they were doing in the first period, and they did it there again, helping out their goaltender, making sure that puck gets out as soon as humanly possible. It's taken here by Tyler Van Acker. Van Acker in across the line. Now Konzer clears it all the way back down, and this should be icing. And it is, with 19 to go in the second, 30 to go on 4-on-4 before we're back to full strength.
And a solid job defending the 4-on-4 by the Spartan team against that first ASU attack. Justin Havrilyak, El Capitan, was going to work with his stick there, set himself up pretty well. But some solid work between the pipes from Carl Langens, and a fast clear was enough to end the ASU attack.
Big shot there taken by Bolyard, but an even better block by one of the Arizona State defensemen as Havrilyak wins the chase to the puck here. He gets it in. He looks to make a move. In deep now, Arizona State's going to go for a change. Looking in front for Ingbar, though. Can't find his stick as it's cleared back to center ice. And now it's taken in deep in their own zone by Michigan State's Bolyard. Here's Bolyard now looking ahead for Forrester. Forrester's going to give chase, but icing is the call. As both men get ready to come out of the penalty box. Just 1 second to go on the 4-on-4, and then we're back to full strength.
And, you know, this Sun Devil team plays very well on the 4-on-4. Kudos to Michigan State for holding off on this one, as I would call a 4-on-4 a Sun Devil advantage against pretty much anyone.
Brady Morgan takes the face-off for ASU. He does not loses the face-off, and now it's going to be number 11 for Michigan State, Peacock, that gets out of the box, but it's Jason Kuda in across the line, and just offside is Jason Kuda. So face-off just outside the Michigan State zone.
And, you know, as these teams go back to 5-on-5, we'll have to wonder, will Michigan State continue to be able to take this game to the Sun Devil D2 Elite squad, or will ASU be able to break free of the pressure the Spartans have put on them throughout the first period?
It's going to be Johnny Randall and Yoaz. I believe that's what we're going to go with for now. Uaz. Uaz has the puck here, gets it turned over, and Jacob Weissman's going to take it in his own zone for Arizona State. He looks to make a move, and now center ice, it's Ryan Moore right below us. Moore throws it in, and Arizona State's going to look to go on the forecheck. Can't quite find the puck as it's taken right back by Michigan State. They cleared all the way back out, and Arizona State has to reset again. Now it's Randall. Randall looking to come across the line with speed. He does. Making a move in deep now. It's Randall looking in front for Ryan Moore as the puck gets deflected and taken away by the Spartans. Cleared all the way down. Icing is waved off, and Michigan State will get new troops on the ice. Now it's Johnny Randall to Ryan Moore. Moore in across the line. 1-on-4 he works, gets a shot away. Blocked away, though, by Stricker. Stricker looking ahead for number 16, Joe Hewitt, but Hewitt can't quite control it. Now Arizona State will reset. Now it's Ingbar. Here's Ingbar. Scored a Hattie last week. Ingbar gets a shot away. It's thrown wide. Picked up by Cottonwar looking around. Loose in front. Going to be cleared away by Michigan State. Helping out their goaltender again. No Arizona State player to be had there on that rebound, though. And now it's in across the line here. Just misses wide. Ingbar have Vriliak go to work. But it's taken away by Michigan State. Turned over, and a penalty is going to come to Arizona State for hooking. So I believe Michigan State's going to go on the power play. Jamie Cottonwar. No, it's going to be Coda Ingbar. It's going to go to the box for hooking. Just 3 minutes and 8 seconds into the second period of play.
Now, we did see an ASU shorthanded goal last weekend against Texas A&M. This Michigan State squad playing a lot better than the Aggies did here last weekend. Wouldn't expect to see too much more of the same. But ASU's PK team, they have been great for the Sun Devils so far this season.
Michigan State controls it here in the offensive zone. Tyler Maloney goes to work. Maloney wraps it around looking for, now it's back in line. Big shot away, but couldn't get all of it. It was number 25, Fasson. Now Arizona State battles along the far side boards. Again, these puck battles, who's going to win it? It's going to be Michigan State. It's going to be taken by McSween. McSween now back in line to Uaz. Now it's thrown around and backhanded in deep, looking for McSween. It's turned over and taken by Arizona State, deflected, out of play, whistle blown. Face-off going to come outside the Arizona State zone.
ASU so far not giving anything too dangerous up through the first 35 seconds of this Michigan State power play, but unable to cleanly clear the puck. We'll see if the Spartans can keep this puck in their attacking zone, work the puck around a little bit. Eventually, they're bound to find an opening and a chance against Kyle Dietrich.
Owascu has it here. He throws it all the way back down. Nice job. And now Michigan State will have to reset with $1:15 to go on their power play. 16:03 in the period. Michigan State rolls it across neutral zone, getting it across the line. It's number 2, Robert Goldie. And he can't really do anything with it as it's cleared right back down by Arizona State. Under a minute to go. On the penalty, Dakota Ingbar. Here's Kevin Hanlon trying to get it cleared out. Now Randall in his own zone. Randall trying to get it out, can't do it. Looking far side, off the skate. Just misses wide. Boy, that would have been an interesting one if it would have wound up in the back of the net, but it's out of play, and so faceoff will come inside the Arizona State zone with 42 to go on the penalty, Dakota Ingbar.
And the Spartans just getting a little closer and closer to a good chance so far in this power play. We'll see if the Sun Devil PK unit's able to hold off for the last 42 seconds of this one.
Peacock wins the faceoff. What a keep that was by number 12, Ryan Collins, and allows Michigan State to continue the offensive forecheck. Back in the line, though, kept nicely by Goldie. Goldie gets it turned over and back all the way into the Michigan State zone. They'll reset. 24 to go on their power plays. It's taken here by Leonardo. Leonardo through center ice, across the line. Nice job to clear by Owascu. And Michigan State has to reset now. And they'll have to skate it all the way back into their defensive zone, Gets the puck turned over. Cottonwar looking at, oh boy, 2 follow-up shots there by Cottonwar. 2 great saves by Langens. Ingvar shot away, glove saved by Langens. Ingvar right out the box looking for that pizza goal, but he got robbed on the glove.
Yeah, solid couple of shots faced by Carl Langens. Cotnoir with a good bit of skating after a costly Spartan turnover. But Langens bailing his team out there. And, you know, the Spartan defense has done a lot for Carl Langens in this one. Good to see him returning the favor there.
Let's see if that gives Arizona State some momentum after they killed off that power play and get a couple scoring chances on the back end as it's thrown in deep here by Havrilliak. It's going to be picked up by Coda Ingbar. Ingbar works here, looks to make a move. He gets a shot away, rebound in front. Looking for the rebound was Cotnoir. And again, cleared out by Michigan State. Now Ingbar and across the line. Ingbar shot away and covered up there by Langens. 14:22 to go as Arizona State now about 3-4 scoring chances in the last 90 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, this is the ASU team that we've come to expect here out of this D2 elite squad. They've come out, they've held the puck in their attacking zone, they've been able to just fire shot after shot off on Carl Langens. So far, still so good for Michigan State, but they need to look to get some momentum back in this one, get a possession going, and do it quickly.
Now it's Maloney in across the line. Maloney looking to make a move. He does. He gets in front. He gets a shot away. Nice save by Kyle Dietrich. Maloney had to work through two Sun-level defensemen to get that scoring chance away. Can't get it out, though. There's Arizona State, and Michigan State continues to work. They finally get it blocked away, and it's Edson that's going to have it. Edson throws it in deep. Throwing the body around is number 25, Alex Fasson. And now Scotty Farr is in deep for ASU. He turns the puck over, and Michigan State will have to get it out. 13:46 to go, second period. Nice job by Jason Kuda on the far side board. Scotty Farr looking to make a move. He goes down, and they're going to have a call coming to number 25, Alex Fasson. And Jason, again, on those board battles. Scotty Farr, good hustle by him to draw the penalty on Fasson.
Yeah, Farr definitely battling for that puck. And, you know, that's some of the energy the Sun Devils might have been missing in the first period. We've seen this ASU power play unit do a lot for the Sun Devils, both in terms of scoring goals and just in turning games around for them offensively. We'll see if the Sun Devils can put one up on the board and gain momentum.
Kinsey shot away, looking for a rebound was Moore, but it goes wide as Kuda works it in here. This is their first power play of the game. Let's see what they can do. Back the line now, Wiseman. Wiseman finds Morgan on the far side. Backhand pass to Wiseman. Kinsey gets a shot away on a one-timer, throws it wide, wrapped all the way around, and Wiseman's going to keep. Very nice job by him to keep it in. Morgan gives chase along the boards in deep. Now it's Wiseman who pinches in, and now it's cleared nicely by Michigan State's number 10, Michael Merritt. 1:27 to go on the power play. Let's see what they can do. Now it's Morgan with speed across the line. Looking to make a move, looking to get to the front, gets it turned away. Weissman falls up, he scores! Jacob Weissman on the power play, ties it up at 2.
And, you know, Wiseman always gets fired up when he scores, but I think that one was a little something special for the ASU defenseman. You know, he's been getting into it with these Spartan defenders all day. He's been getting harassed and attacked and pressured when he's had the puck in ASU's defensive zone. I think he was really looking to strike back with a goal, and he was able to do it there.
By the way, I apologize. That is the second power play goal now for Arizona State. So I screwed up, folks. My bad. By the way, Fasson has gone. Thank you very much, Kenny, for the love there. Fasson to the box twice, and twice Arizona State has capitalized to make this game a 2-2 tie. By the way, how about Brady Morgan to create that scoring chance, coming in across the line with speed, cutting to the net, and it was Jacob Weissman, the defenseman, that followed up, get in the back of the net.
It's tough to compliment great skating and great playmaking from Brady Morgan because it seems like we see it every night out of the Sun Devil forward, but you're very right, Richard. Great playmaking there by the assistant captain.
Good stuff here by both squads so far. It's been a good one. We haven't really seen a game like this in a while, at least that we've called, as Coda Ingbar tries to get out of his own zone. He does, as Cotnoir tips it along for the captain. Havrilliak comes in. He's got 3 Michigan State defenders on him, and they clear back to center ice. It's Andrew Hefter. Hefter throws it in deep, and Arizona State's going to go for a change. Taken here by number 3, Bolyard. Bolyard battled along by Cotnoir. Cotnoir trying to get the puck away from him, as all Bolyard can do is clear it out to center ice, and Kevin Hanlon. Hanlon goes down for just a second. Arizona State looking to get it out of their own zone. They do. It's going to be Ryan Moore. He's got 1-on-2. He's got Hanlon with him as well. Hanlon gets a backhand shot away. It's thrown wide. Hanlon picks up his own rebound, and Hanlon and Moore will go to work in deep. Here's Moore. Moore looking for Leclerc. Leclerc gets it turned away, and Michigan State will look to go here as they go 3-on-3 and across the line. Here's Uaz. Uaz shot away, blocked away in front by Kevin Hanley. He just got a skate on it. And now Ryan Moore, big hit along the near side boards right below us as it's Inzer and Randall. Randall makes a move. He goes down, and I think he caught a knee. And I believe
Tyler Van Acker.
Call. Yep.
Yeah, Van Acker came in low there. Tough play, bang, bang play. I don't think he was intending to trip up to make a tripping play there. He was just going for an open ice hit. Wasn't quite able to do it effectively, and it's that ASU power play unit back out on the ice. They're 2 for 2 so far in this one.
Yeah, Jason, this is really what Arizona State needed, is to keep making Michigan State take penalties, bad penalties, and Arizona State capitalizing here as they've gained the momentum in this hockey game. Kinsey works with Cottonwar. Cottonwar in deep to the captain, Havriliak. Back in the line, Kinsey. Kinsey works with it, looking for Havriliak again. Havriliak shot away, rebound given, but still loose in front as the goaltender wasn't able to cover it. He finally does. And that was Carl Langens. Boy, I thought he had it covered up, but the puck was still loose. Nice job by the referees, though, to keep play alive and not blow the whistle a little bit too early.
Definitely. Langens had his mitt down on the ice as if he had that one, but the puck actually squirted loose, had another shot set into his right leg blocker, was able to eventually ricochet back where he was able to pounce on it.
Ryan Moore is going to win the faceoff. Now it's Morgan that tries to get it back in the line to Kinsey, but it's cleared out by number 7, Hunter Forrester. Now Arizona State will reset, 1:30 to go on their power play. Again, 2 for 2 so far. They've done all their scoring on the man advantage. Morgan in across the line, throws it in deep, wraps it all the way around. It's going to be Kinsey who keeps in the line. Kinsey backhands in looking for Kuda. Jason Kuda works along the near side boards. He has plenty of room. Back of the line now to Kinsey. Back to Kuda near the faceoff circle. It's Morgan looking in front for Kuda. Still loose in front in the slot. It's Weissman. Tries to backhand looking for Kinsey. And now it's turned over, and Michigan State's going to look to go shorthanded. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a move in front. Still loose in front. Shot away. Big pad saved by Dietrich. As number 19, Shane Stockwell, came in shorthanded, and he ran to a brick wall called Kyle Dietrich.
And Richard, it seems like every forward on this Michigan State lineup can break away.
Stockwell looking to go again, but Conzer breaks it up. Boy, Stockwell, how about that?
Yeah,
nice job by him.
A lot of speed from these Spartan forwards and a lot of open ice skating ability showcased by a few guys here for Michigan State.
We have some yelling going along on the bench. I will not repeat what they said. As Conzer gets a shot away, blocked away by the stick of number 12, Collins. It's going to be Sterna who works in deep here for ASU. He looks to find Butler in the slot. It's turned away and taken by Maloney. Maloney just throws it in deep. Smart play by him, and he'll give chase. Taken here by James Owasku as the power play winds down, and Michigan State's going to kill it off. Good stuff by them, including a shorthanded chance on that power play as Arizona State fails on the power play for the first time. Sterna gets a shot away. It's blocked away by the skate, though, of Tyler Maloney. Now Havriliak and Ingbar go to work in deep. Cottonwar as well along the near side boards. Ingbar kept nicely by Hanlon. Hanlon looking for the one-timer to Havriliak, who kind of fans on the shot, wasn't able to get all of it. And now it's going to be taken by Michigan State, and they'll look to go here as it's taken here by Tyler Van Acker. Van Acker in across the line looking for Maloney. Backhand shot taken right into the chest of Kyle Dietrich. And he'll cover it up with 8:39 to go in the second period. Boy, now it seems to be Michigan State that is starting to get a little momentum.
Yeah, we have an honest back and forth hockey game right now in Oceanside, something we haven't really seen much of in this Division II Elite season. Kyle Dietrich getting his work in so far in the second period. Seen more than a few nice saves out of the Sun Devil netminder.
Couple highway robberies by Kyle Dietrich on those last couple scoring chances by Michigan State. As Kevin Hanlon has it here in his own zone, he looks to clear. He does. Back near center ice, it's taken by Michigan State. Ryan Moore throwing the body, and Hanlon throws it in deep into the Michigan State zone as they'll look to get it out. It's taken here by number 25, Fasson. Fasson looking to clear, looking up for, now it's going to be Uaz who goes. He comes in, he throws a shot on, he scores! Number 9, Michael Uaz on the nice feed makes it 3-2 Michigan State.
And boy, Richard, does every forward the Michigan State sends on the ice have explosive breakaway speed or what? Uaz getting his stick out to full extension. Great hands to handle that pass on the breakaway. And then he had it one-on-one with Kyle Dietrich. Certainly anything from a sure thing against the Sun Devil goalkeeper. Was able to put on a few moves and finish with the wrister. An impressive third goal from the Michigan State Spartans.
And if you're Arizona State, you got to wonder what's going on defensively, because Michigan State using that speed of theirs to flat out outskate the Sun Devils. Couple breakaway chances by Michigan State over the last couple minutes as they bring it in here. Shot on, rebound given up, taken away here by number 20, Maloney. Maloney back in the slot, trying to get a shot away, was number 17, Leonardo. Leonardo throws it in deep. It's going to be picked up by Scotty Farr. Now it's Maloney as well. Taken here by Michigan State, looking to clear. Nice stick. Now it's taken back. Nice shot on there by the new guy, number 7. Shot on goes wide there. Thrown just wide by Leonardo. Now Arizona State looking to find that tying goal as they're down a goal again. Offsides is the call. Dan Sterna just offsides there. 7:17 to go, second period.
And, you know, it all seems to be coming together for this Michigan State Spartan team in this one. Maybe not just for this game. This could be the game that turns the Spartan season around, as we're seeing the Spartans kind of combine their speed with some crisper passing, some aggressive defense. This is just a tough matchup for Arizona State. And, you know, the Spartans could be a tough matchup for anyone here in the second half of this ACHA D2 season.
Body thrown by Owasku as it's going to be Conzer that picks it up, turned over, shot on in front, rebound. Covered up, though, by Dietrich as Conzer turned the puck over there. And, boy, it almost was a deadly one as Michigan State gets a scoring chance there.
Yeah, defensive zone turnovers, the bane of any hockey team's existence. Tim Conzer, normally very sure-handed with his stick, a real offensive weapon from the defenseman position. Lost his handle on that one. The Sun Devils almost paid for it.
Kevin Hanlon's going to win the faceoff for ASU, and now it's Morgan who has it. Morgan and Hanlon and Sterna. Now it's cleared all the way back down, and Jason Kuda will give chase. Taken away, though, by Michigan State, offsides. Northern Arizona State will have to get back on sides, and now it's thrown deep in. Hanlon has it for ASU. He gets a body thrown on him by Mitchell Merritt. Now it's going to be Dan Sterno looking to go. Let's see if he can make a move. He goes down, no call, followed up by Jason Kuda. Kuda comes in looking to make a move, finds Sterno on the back door. Nothing doing. Now it's Morgan back in line. Weissman takes a shot. It goes way high. Looking for the Empire State Building was Jacob Weissman on that one. Boy, as Jason Kuda comes in here. He gets a body. Again, Michigan State throwing the body around. I like the physicality here. Arizona State, like you said, Jason, in that first period, they're not used to seeing a game like this and where teams get really physical on them. Maybe except for NAU was probably about the only other team that's really gotten that physical game going.
And NAU, they weren't getting out with the speed that the Michigan State forwards have been off of the physicality on the defensive end.
Taken here by Van Acker. Van Acker in across the line, gets a turn back nicely off the stick of Jacob Weissman, I believe. But icing is the call. 5:47 to go. Offense is on faceoff coming from Michigan State. Up a goal in the second period of play.
We've heard it from the Sun Devil coaching staff throughout the year. They want to see this ASU D2 Elite squad come out and be more physical pretty much every matchup. ASU is outsizing Michigan State in this one. They're the bigger, stronger looking team, but they haven't been the stronger hitting team so far tonight.
Offense on faceoff for Michigan State. Havrilyak and Stockwell. We've seen Stockwell get that shorthanded chance away and earlier on in the second period. And as we await the drop of the puck, and there's the whistle, so we're going to get back underway. Havrilyak and Stockwell go to work. It's won by Havrilyak, and Weissman will take it. Weissman along the near side boards in deep. Now it's taken here by Van Acker. Van Acker looking to make a move, but it's taken away by Coda Ingbar, and Ingbar will look to get it up. Nice job there by number 25, Alex Fasson, to glove it down, and he'll take it in across the line. It's blocked away off the skate of Kenzie, and now Cottonwar will look to go 1-on-4. That ain't going to work out too well. Unless you're like Sidney Crosby, and 1-on-4 is like, I'll just still score a goal anyway. Now it's Van Acker taking it in his own zone, trying to get it out. He does not. Kept it nicely by Arizona State. Good work here. Coda Ingbar wins the race to the puck on the far side boards. Trying to look in deep for Havriliak. Havriliak has it here. He's got 2 Spartans on him, and it gets turned away. Nice job defensively by Michigan State, but it's Hefter who keeps it in. Hefter and Kenzie work with each other as Kenzie throws it. I don't know what in the world he was looking for there, but that's cleared out by Michigan State. 4:47 to go in the second period. Pass looking ahead there for Stockwell, and Stockwell has it here in deep. Hefter and Randall go to work defensively for Arizona State, as well as Moore. Can't really see what the heck's going on down there from our angle, but it's won by Randall, and it comes out in front, and Dietrich will save it. Boy, kind of a weird bounce there. And again, little stinky glove there by a Michigan State player, number 16, Joe Hewitt.
Yeah, I mean, these teams have been going at it all night, and I wouldn't expect that to stop as this game goes on. We're in for a thrilling end to this one here. 4:26 to go in this second period. And, you know, Richard, not to look ahead too much, but I'm excited to see the way these teams are going to come out tomorrow night, too, after a night to mill things over.
Thrown in deep there, taken in deep by Michigan State's number 11, Jacob Peacock. Peacock can't find it, and it's cleared back out to Bolyard. Bolyard just throws it in deep, and Michigan State will get back on sides. Tim Konzer has it now for ASU in his own zone. Konzer looking to get it up. Finds a stick of Uaz, who was the goal scorer to give Michigan State the lead on a breakaway. Now it's again Peacock. Peacock in across the line, looking far side for Uaz. He gets his shot away, turned aside by James Owasku. Now it's going to be Ryan Moore, and Johnny Randall is going to give chase to this puck. Let's see if he wins it. He does not. Peacock is going to win it. Peacock's going to clear all the way back down with Konzer and Owasku. Konzer looking for Owasku, and Owasku clears it out. Michigan State will reset in their own zone. Bounces off the stick of Uaz. He wanted a call, but nothing doing. Shot wide there by number 11, Peacock. Now it's going to be the new guy, number 7, I believe. I need to check one more time.
Granito.
There you go. It's going to take a while for me to get his name down, but if he does something well, it will not take long. So if Granito scores a goal, I'm pretty sure I'll remember.
Name on the back of his jersey wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah, that is true. As now it's Edson and Farr that go to work here. Farr throws it in. They'll get back on sides. Michigan State controls it, though, and they'll look to get it out. They do. Back to center ice. It's controlled by Hanlon. Hanlon throws it in. And Arizona State will give chase with 2:46 to go in the second period. Edson, Granito go to work. Edson in deep, looking to make a play. Battle along the boards there. It's won by Edson. It's Granito who gets a shot away and throws it wide. Nice keep by Hanlon, who gets another shot away. Goal! They score! What a deflection that was. Kevin Hanlon took the point shot, and they're asking that it was gloved down, and it did. It went off the glove. I believe it was Granito or Edson in front, but they call it a good goal. So it's 3-3.
Yeah, I think it was Edson there, and I think you're right, Richard. I think this protesting Michigan State squad's right, too, on that one. It looked like it went off the glove. The officials talking this one over. Gonna be tough to take a goal off the boards in front of the home fans here at Oceanside.
That is it. It is the right call by the officials, but it is weird that they overturned it. I'm going to see if I can get an explanation. So the contention was by the Arizona State bench that he was not taller than basically taller than the crossbar, and that's what they were wondering, because I believe if the glove was underneath the crossbar, it's still a good goal. That's what Arizona State was saying, at least.
Or maybe they were just telling the official to take note of Charles Edson's height there, you know.
Something
Fun
like that.
facts.
Boy, this is a big turn of events, though, as Arizona State gets a goal taken off the boards.
For those of you wondering, Charles Edson is 5'7".
He's shorter than I am. Wow. I'm not that tall of a guy either, so short people of the world. I like the play of Charles Edson as Michigan State controls in here. They get a shot away, but it's going all the way back to center ice. And Jason, it's going to be interesting to see how Arizona State responds to that no goal, that overturning of the goal late in the second period.
Definitely. I mean, ASU been able to keep themselves out of the penalty box for the most part in this one. But you don't want to see this team lose focus. You don't want them playing with kind of, a bad kind of energy out there, playing frustrated, because I think that's playing into Michigan State's hand.
Deflected and deep. Arizona State will give chase. It's taken though by Van Acker. Van Acker wraps it around, looking for Leonardo. He can't clear it. Turned over to Sterno. Sterno looking for Morgan in front. Pad saved though by Langens, I do believe, as Morgan on the pass from Sterno was looking to tie this one up. But it was a highway robbery again by Langens.
Yeah, Langens just getting his leg out there on that one. That looked like his left leg, full extension on that, and got it with the lower part of his leg blocker, using his whole body to his advantage to protect the twine.
So Arizona State's going to win the faceoff here. It's going to be Cottonmore that takes a shot right out the bat. Followed up by Havrilyak. It was Ingbar that was looking for the rebound, but he couldn't quite find it. And now it's going to be Michigan State that looks to reset. Sticked aside there by an Arizona State player, and now it's going to be Van Acker. Van Acker looking to make a move. He does. He gets around a defenseman looking to make a move in front. It's turned aside and back near center ice. It's going to be Jacob Boyard. Boyard throws it all the way around, and now it's going to be picked up and kept in nicely by Maloney. Maloney now looking for a chance in front to Van Acker. Van Acker has it here along the far side boards. Van Acker wraps it all the way around. Now Owasku has it. Owasku looking to clear. Foul along the near side boards. It's won there by number 12, Ryan Collins. Arizona State can't get the puck out. They finally do, and it's going to be taken by Havrilyak. Havrilyak backhands it looking for Ingbar. Gives it right back over to Van Acker. 40 seconds to go in the period. Michigan State up a goal late in the second period. Owasku has it here. Owasku backhands it all the way around looking for Konzer. Now Cottonmore has it in his own zone. Under 30 to go. Now it's Ingbar. He scored a hat trick last week. He looks to make a move with speed. He comes in. He takes it and he scores! Coda Ingbar, we are tied at 3.
And we've seen a lot of speed, some great breakaway chances out of the Michigan State offense. This time it's ASU with the breakaway chance. Coda Ingbar, as fast as anyone out on the ice, got a step in front of his defender. Was able to go, I think, 5-hole there on Carl Langens to put that one in the net.
And Jason, one of the goals that always hurts the worst is ones that come late. Coda Ingbar, what speed. My goodness, is he fun to watch. Have yourself a 2014. Believe that now is 6 goals in 2014 for Coda Ingbar.
And 2 assists.
Exactly. Coda Ingbar, boy, what a big goal that was to tie this one up at 3. What a hockey game it has been as well. Kind of it may not be the most, I guess I don't want to say not the least interesting game to watch, but kind of a boring great game if you ask me anyway. Not a lot of scoring chances coming from my side. Extracurriculars going on as what else is new? Jacob Weissman getting in on it. And so our score after 2 is 3 apiece. Michigan State meeting up there. So we get ready to welcome you back up inside our broadcast booth.
If you can call it a booth here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a steeple, I guess. Anyway, Jason. Weissman tied it up at 2. UAS answered on the breakaway, and then Coda Ingbar tied it up again. So,
yeah,
hey, here we go. We're coming around. There we go. Hi, everybody. There's
not quite.
There. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Come on, Joey Hardy.
Back and forth type of game so far in this one, Richard. You're very right. And 3-3 heading into the third. Not the most chances created. You're right on that one. But still a very exciting back and forth type of hockey game. Michigan State's been pressuring, but ASU in this second period finally able to answer back with 2 goals of their own.
I remember going back to last week when Oklahoma came in to face the D1 squad. I remember saying that Oklahoma kind of made the blueprint for how you beat the D1 team and play a very tight defensive game. Michigan State showing how you beat this D2 elite squad here this evening as well.
Yeah, on one hand, it takes a lot of pressure and a lot of physicality, pressuring ASU in their own defensive zone. I think a lot of teams can take that blueprint, try and take it to this D2 elite squad. But, the explosive breakaway speed at forward and the crisp passing in the open ice, I'm not sure if too many teams out there in the ACHA have that to the extent that Michigan State does tonight.
They just put up a couple of penalties on the board as well, so we're going to start the third period 4-on-4, just like we did at the beginning of the second period. So, Jason, what is this third period going to be like? What are you looking for? What's going to be the key to victory for both squads?
I expect more back-and-forth hockey. It's going to be a tough-fought third period. These teams don't seem to like each other as we're getting some roughing coincidentals once again to start the third. I expect more fast-paced breakaways. I expect more pressure from both sides. The team that wins is going to be the team that's able to make the extra pass in the open ice, able to get an explosive player out into some space, and then finish past these two skilled goalies.
I like that. Third period. Word of the third period is going to be finish. And with that said, we're going to take a little break and come back with an intermission show. Once again, our score after 2 periods of play, we are all tied at 3 from Oceanside, and you're watching Son of a Hockey on Cronkite Sports!
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
welcome to the second period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. After the second period, the Devils and Michigan State are tied at 3-3. So, Julian, what do you think the Devils will have to do in the third period to win this game?
You know, in the second period, they started to wake up. The offense started to get going. They had 2 goals. Looks like a new Sun Devil team came out, especially with the last goal with about 30 seconds left. It really helped with what they want to do tonight. I mean, it's the defending national champions. The Sun Devils are focused tonight. They want this win.
All right. Kennedy, what's your take on this?
I have to say, keep taking advantage of the power plays they have. They're 2 for 3 on their power plays, doing great job on that. Just like Julian said, offense, they're looking like they want this win.
And they're doing great on their penalties tonight. ASU, normally they're always in the penalty box. They always try and, be very physical, which is great to some point, but not when they're always in the penalty box. Is there anything else that they can change tonight?
I have to say, tighter defensively. They're losing it in their own zone a lot. They just need to be tighter defensively. What about you, Julian?
I'm going to talk about Michigan State for a little. I think Michigan State's goalie, Eric Motrick, is playing the game out of his mind tonight. He's had some amazing saves, but they've showed some inconsistency tonight, and when they have, the Sun Devils have capitalized. So they need to come on this third period and do what they did in the first period, and that's play physical Michigan State hockey.
How is our goalie doing tonight? I think he's doing fantastic. Just well.
I've seen a couple, especially one great save where he was just sprawled out, saved it. Perfect night for Kyle Dietrich. You can't really ask more from him.
I mean, there is a reason why he's 14-0 this year.
Yes, exactly. And I've seen some great checks by ASU as well, including Ryan Moore. I saw it down in there. He just checked him perfectly, and the guy was down for a little bit, but it was a great check by him.
Oh, yeah, no lack of hitting in this period either.
No lack of hitting, very physical.
They are just as angry as they were in the first period.
What do you expect in the third period?
Physicality. I expect more physical play. Both teams, I think this can come down to the wire. I think this might be an overtime game. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, same with Julian, physicality. Neither team wants to lose this game, and they're going to prove it out on the ice by hitting and beating the crap out of each other.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. Stay tuned for the third period action.
Ended up losing again, and I think they're going to miss. I know Bree Bailey, she had 13 kills in each match, so obviously everything was working out well. They're also going to miss her athleticism.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
Chesler scored after 2 periods of play from Oceanside Ice Arena here in Tempe. It's going to be a good final 20 minutes as Jason Chesler and Richard Flores take it through the final 20 as we begin the final 20. 4-on-4. Jason, it's going to be one heck of a final 20 minutes, maybe the best final 20 minutes we've seen in a while.
Yeah, definitely excited to see how this D2 Elite team is going to play in a close 3-3 game here in the third period. For the most part, we've seen them be dominating by the time the third period rolls around. Last game this close that we've seen might be the loss to NAU way back several months ago. They were, of course, tested on their road trip while we were on a little bit of a break, Richard. But this really is just something we have not seen the Sun Devils go up against at home in quite some time.
You saw Kyle Dietrich on the camera there for a minute. As Julian Lopez has no idea how to run our camera. So we're having a camera person run our camera, and he has no idea how to use it.
He's learning.
He is learning.
It's a learning process.
But there will be repercussions. As in, I have no idea what yet, but there will be.
Anyway. Laps.
Yes, laps. On the ice. And not in skates, though. Stop yelling. Julian's yelling at us. I don't like this. Anyway, let's get back to hockey, shall we, folks? It's tied at 3, and we're underway. In the third period from Oceanside, James Owascu backhands it around looking for Konzer. Konzer up ahead looking for Sterna. Sterna and Morgan are looking to go. Now it's Morgan in across line with speed, trying to dance around a defenseman. Can't do it. Or it's turned aside by Shane Stockwell. Excuse me. Now it's James Owascu near center ice who gets it up for Morgan. Morgan takes a nice little hit into the boards there. And Morgan gives chase into the corner. Big hit. Nice laid down by Brady Morgan as he works offensively. But it's taken away by Michigan State. And Maloney. Maloney looks to get it out. They finally do. And Arizona State will have to get back on sides. Looking for Maloney here. Maloney, all he can do is just dump it in. And Michigan State will go for a change early on in this one. 4-on-4 again to start. As Hefter gets it up looking for Ingbar. Ingbar backhands it along looking for Havrilyak. Can't find his stick, and now it's going to be Van Acker. Van Acker dumps it all the way back around looking for Jacob Bolyard. Bolyard. Now it's Van Acker for Michigan State. Van Acker comes up with speed. Ingbar on him defensively. Van Acker in the zone. He takes his shot into the glove of Kyle Dietrich. And we will have an offensive offensive coming from Michigan State with 44 to go left in the 4-on-4.
Good eye there by Kyle Dietrich. Kevin Anlin did a good job skating backwards, staying in front of Tyler Van Acker, but it looked like he might have actually been screening his own goalie a little bit
I hope
there.
you love our new graphics. How about that? Nice job. Cool. Nice job, Joey. How about very incredible job working all day on those graphics. While I was sitting at home sleeping because I've been sick all day, you've actually been working. Kudan across the line gets a shot away. It misses wide, though. And now it's going to be picked up by a goal scorer, Uaz. Uaz comes in with Van Acker. Van Acker makes a move, dances around Dan Kinsey, but it's kept in by number 21, Stricker. Stricker looking to make a move back near the center, the face-off circle, but it's Hallen in deep for ASU. Hallen's going to win the board battle there, and he'll look to clear. Backhand, he does not. It's kept in by Ryan Collins. Now it's Uaz who has it here. Uaz just throws it in. Wraps it all the way around looking for Hanlon. They come out the box and we're back to full strength. As Jason Kuda picks it up. Gets it turned back over though for McSween. McSween tries to make a move. He gets kind of stuck up near center ice and the Sun Devils will have to reset as Hanlon looks it up back to center ice and Kenzie now. Asking for too many men. They're not going to get it as Kenzie just throws it in. ASU will go for a change. Ryan Moore tries to skate after it. Body thrown there by Johnny Randall, but nothing doing as Ryan Moore will pick it up for ASU. He gets in across the line for number 10, LeClaire. Excuse me. And now it's Randall on the near side boards. He goes to work. Turned right back by Michigan State and thrown in deep. As now it's going to be number 17, but he overskates it. Ryan Moore has it. Moore looking up ahead for LeClaire. Can't find his stick. And now it's taken back by Merritt. Merritt in across the line. Gets the body thrown down by Johnny Randall, and now it's wrapped all the way around. And Leclerc will look to clear. He does, but it's kept in though. Oh, it is offside. My bad. I thought my eyes saw it was off, but my ears did not, or something like that. It is offside though.
Something like that, Richard. You know, so far 3 minutes of the way into this final third period. A little bit more of the same between Michigan State and Arizona State. A lot of back and forth play, a lot of big time hitting, some smooth skating out of Tyler Van Acker for the Spartans, and still nobody on the board here in the third period.
As now it's going to be taken by Dan Sterna. Sterna looking up ahead for Kuda. Kuda gets it stolen away, and Michigan State will look to work. Throw it in deep by Merritt. It's going to be won by Weissman though, and Weissman will skate it out on his own. Weissman scored a goal already, making a move. The defenseman getting it on the offense as he gets a shot away into the glove of Langens, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU.
And we'll see ASU normally pretty lethal off of their offensive zone faceoff. This is a team that when you give them the puck in their attacking zone, they're more than willing and more than capable of just setting up shop there, working the puck around, and forcing their way into a good scoring chance. This could be a big faceoff for Michigan State in that regard.
It's won by Sterna as he gets a shot away. Makes a save though, and now it's going to be Michigan State that looks to go 2-on-4 for Michigan State. They bring it back. It's battling on and ends up in the netting and out of play. So offensive zone faceoff coming for Michigan State. Just 4 minutes into this third period of play. Still tied at 3.
Yeah, we've got a good one here tonight. No question about that.
Morgan and Uaz will go to work. Uaz wins it. They get a shot away. It just misses wide on the shot taken there by number 12, Ryan Collins. And again, puck is out of play, and the faceoff will come back inside the Arizona State zone with 16 minutes straight up to go in the third period. Both teams are able to change, and it'll be the fourth line that goes out there for ASU.
I haven't seen too much of this fourth line here tonight. You know, the fourth line, these guys have not spent, these guys still have pretty fresh legs out there. Could bring some energy to the ice for the Sun Devils.
That's usually what this fourth line does. They do bring the energy most of the time. Let's see if they can do it here. They're stuck in their own zone, though, however, as Hefter chases after it. Hefter along the near side boards along with Scotty Farr. Hefter is going to win the puck battle there, and he goes down. No call, however, as Dan Kinsey's going to pick it up. Kinsey all the way down as it's deflected, so no icing. And now it's going to be picked up by Michigan State. Now it's going to be Uaz who grabs the puck here. Nice job defensively by Scotty Farr to break it up, but it's won back by Michigan State. Not for long, though, as Scotty Farr will take it back. 3-on-1 possibly, 3-on-2 possibly for Arizona State. Farr across the line gets a shot away. Blockered away. Goal by Langens, and Arizona State still looking to go. Wraparound chance by Edson doesn't go, and Edson will follow up on the far side boards. Scotty Farr has to race back to the bench. He lost a glove. That's his glove down the ice, and going to have a penalty coming as we have some extracurriculars going on here. Still going at it. Still going at it. How about, there's good old number 7 again.
Jake Granito.
Granito.
Showing some physicality there.
He'll probably go to the box for this one.
6'1", he's a pretty big guy there, and he was just going at it with a couple of Spartans on that one.
Let's see if he's going to be the only one to go or if he's going to be joined by a Spartan. And I think we're going to have him, yeah, it's going to be coincidental, so it'll be Granito and Hewitt to the box, most likely for roughing.
And it looked like Hewitt just kind of ended up on top of Charlie Edson there and just wouldn't get off of him. And I believe that's what Granito was trying to do, was trying to force him off of his lines mate there. Still not the type of physicality you would like to see in this third period, but certainly not too far-fetched to imagine that these two teams don't really like each other after two very physical periods in a very close game.
So we're back to 4-on-4. We've seen a lot of this evening as it's won right off the bat by Coda Ingbar. Back in line, Noah Waski. He tries to keep, he cannot. And now it's going to be Michigan State that looks to go. It's going to be number 19, Stockwell, he can't win the race to the puck. It's Arizona State that does, and now it's going to be Owasku. Now it's going to be a 4-on-3 chance here, but number 4 pulls back. Tim Konzer pulls back, and now chance in front off the skate of Havruliak, and now it's going to be taken back by Van Acker. Van Acker looking to show his speed. He looks in front, stick to side by James Owasku, and now it'll be Havruliak, the captain. Here he goes. He comes in with speed. He's got Weissman with him. Looking to go. Beautiful block away by Van Acker. Now it's Ingbar who wins it. Ingbar, far side for Kinsey, blocked away in front and covered up by Langens. Langens is down, and here we go again. Punches being thrown. Still going at it. Jacob Weissman in there, along with the guy who blocked that shot, Alex Fasson. And what a block that was by Alex Fasson, by the way, on that last chance.
And Jacob Weissman seems outraged right now. Not sure exactly what.
Unsportsmanlike, possibly, is I think going to be the call.
Weissman tugging on his glove there for the official. I'm not sure if he was showing he didn't drop his gloves in that one or what. But Weissman, not too surprising to see him at the center of some extracurricular activities.
Coach LeClaire not happy at all. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Jason, I'm not the biggest fan of when you have scrums and nets like that, only calling the penalty on the one team and not getting both teams.
In general, I definitely agree with you, Richard, and I think that still might be the case in this occasion. That should have been coincidental. You know, Jacob Weissman's been getting into it with these Spartan players
Hanlon
pretty much all night.
Waiting for the call. 2 minutes for roughing to Weissman. So 4-on-3. Plenty of ice to work for this speedy Michigan State Spartans. Here it is, number 20, Maloney. Back of the line, though. It's going to be Goldie. Goldie gets a shot away, blocked away by Kinsey. Followed up, backhand chance taken wide by Maloney. Now it's number 25, Fasson. Fasson gets it back to Collins. Collins across for Goldie. Collins and Goldie play tic-tac-toe. Plenty of room to work, looking in front. Here we go, backhand chance taken, still loose in front. And it's going to be won by Michigan State. Goldie shot on, blocked away by Hanlon. Goldie and Collins still play tic-tac-toe. 23 to go on the 4-on-3 for Michigan State. Michigan State still has it. Hanlon goes to the ice. Backhand chance taken, just misses wide on the follow-up, still loose in front. Goldie is down. Oh my goodness. Michigan State coming in waves and just under the stick and cleared all the way down. Maloney just misses his stick. Arizona State will get new troops out there as we are back to 5-on-4 now. As the shot's taken wide there by Fasson. It's going to be picked up by ASU. Now it's going to be Granito. Granito just fresh out the box, gets a body thrown down. Jason, again, bodies flying everywhere, aggression everywhere.
And I mean, that was Alex Fasson who hit him. Both guys just fresh out the box, ready to go at it again.
So should we call that the pizza hit?
Maybe.
Pizza hit.
Out of the box and ready to hit someone to the boards was Alex Fasson there.
Tell your friends, folks. Tell your friends to join us. Tell everybody up in Canada. Tell your friends back east.
It's a little
Stay
late.
up late and watch this game. It's been a good one. For watching us, by the way, up in Michigan, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you are enjoying it. We're doing our best.
But if we're not doing good enough, feel free to give us some feedback on Twitter at Cronkite Sports, at rflores91.
Hey, yeah.
At Jay Chesler.
There you go. Plugging away. Nice job by Randall to kind of break up the pass there, but it's taken back at the line by number 12, Collins, and they'll have to reset. 5 to go, 4 to go, and Arizona State looking like they're going to kill this one off. Big kill as Michigan State had some chances. They weren't able to convert, though.
Yeah, that 4-on-3 was very dangerous for the Sun Devils out there. Solid job to hold on that one. It looked like a few times Michigan State was just one more pass away from finding their way into the net.
Morgan looking to make a move. He does. He comes in. He takes a backhand shot, throws it wide. Now it's going to be Michigan State. One and done for Arizona State as Morgan had a nice chance but just missed it wide. Throwing the body again as down goes Uaz. He wants a call. He's not going to get one as the icing is waved off. Physicality has been insane here tonight. Gotta love that style of hockey. I sure as heck love to watch that kind of hockey. And we hope you're enjoying it at home, as now it's going to be Van Acker. Van Acker looking to make a move. Can't quite come it, and he follows up and finds the puck again, but it's taken back by Arizona State. Kuda and Van Acker go to work. Van Acker still working on the forecheck. Good stuff by him. And now it's kept in by Michigan State. Now it's going to be Van Acker looking to the slot, turned aside, and Kuda looks to clear. Let's see if he can do. He does. Back near center ice. Arizona State will reset. And Kuda just throws it in as Arizona State's going to go for a change. 10:53 to go in this third period. 3-3 is our score. As Zach Inter is going to reset in his own zone now. He'll look to work it up. Doesn't find anybody. Finds a stick, though, of Jake Stricker. Into the, almost hit up near us.
Got to protect the equipment in that case. I'm ready to lunge on that puck.
Almost hit Coach LeClaire as well, but
and you can
everybody's okay, I do believe.
You can feel the tension here in Oceanside Ice Arena. Pretty packed stands out there, and more than a few green Michigan State sweatshirts out in the crowd, too.
But can I just make a plug real quick? If you are watching us, come out to Oceanside tomorrow. $5 tickets, 2 for 1, and every single dollar is going to go to this D2 program so they can work themselves back east for the national tournament next month. So helping out a good cause there. Maybe help these guys stay in a little bit better hotel room so they get better sleep before each game. Puck is out of play, so we'll have an offensive faceoff coming for Michigan State.
And, help out the team, pay for some hotel rooms. And if it's anything like tonight's game, catch yourself a great hockey game. This Michigan State squad, they're physical, they're fast, and they've been able to use that to their advantage against the Sun Devils.
Puck battle again. Who's going to win it? It's going to be Michigan State. He backhands it in. Number 7, Forrester. Now it's going to be won by ASU, and Moore is going to work it out to Randall. Randall throws it in, looking for LeClaire. His big shot along the boards. No call. Where is the penalty on that? Wow. Arizona State, I think, just got away with one, as that was a pretty nasty hit into the boards.
Yeah, that looked like boarding to me. As the player is still down, can't quite tell who it is.
I'm not usually one to, yell.
And it's number 21 for Michigan State,
Stricker.
Jake Stricker. Good eyes from Joey Artie or TD.
Yeah, I'm not one to usually yell at the refs for missing a call, but when you get a guy that goes down like that, you got to make that call.
And yeah, Stricker is skating off under his own power. Looks like it wasn't a blow to his head. We certainly wish all the best to Jake Stricker. Never want to see anyone go down like that. And good sportsmanship it looked like from Tim Conzer, skating him back to the bench, making sure everyone was okay.
But the Michigan State bench, though, I'm kind of watching them. And, yeah, he's the head coach of Michigan State giving it to the refs. I think they missed one there. Maybe a double minor, but it's just kind of speculation. It really doesn't matter at this point as we play on 5-on-5 here as we wind under halfway point of the third period. Here comes number 22. Excuse me, Lico Ciotis. Ciotis? Comes in. Now it's going to be taken here by Arizona State. They'll clear it out. Edson's going to give chase for it. And now they do get a call. This is a makeup call coming here. Watch yourself there. I think makeup call there, Jason, I do believe. And
yeah, I didn't quite catch it. It looks like the call was away from the puck. And no, it looks like they might actually be calling coincidentals here. As yes, looks like much to
getting a little nasty here at the
end. A little bit. Much to the dismay of Jake Granito. He is being sent to the box, it looks like, as he was getting into it with some of these Michigan State players.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the original call was. I thought the original call was coming against Arizona State. And then I saw Granito follow up with a kind of a cross check after the whistle. So as we figure this out.
As of now, it's Granito and Lico Ciotis. So I do not envy you having to pronounce that name a lot tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
They're up on the scoreboard. They're in the box right now. And, yeah, it looks like the door to the box will be shut finally, as we will have coincidentals.
So 4-on-4 we go again. a lot of that tonight. And again, I think you're seeing that was a makeup call, I think, on Arizona State, as they probably well should have been. But I'm assuming the call to Lico Ciotis was roughing as well after the whistle. So Granito goes for slashing. Cross-checking to Lico Ciotis. And so we go 4-on-4 as Sterna has it. Sterna trying to make a move. Nice job to kind of throw the Heisman pose there. Looking in front. Gets it turned aside though. He still battles. Good stuff here by Sterna. Looking back in front for a teammate. Can't find anybody though, and it's taken back by Arizona State. Sterna now has it. He'll reset. Gets it across the line for Morgan. Morgan will come in. He gets a shot away off the pads there of Langens, but no Arizona State player was there to follow up. So now it's going to be Michigan State that's going to go. It's taken here by Peacock. Peacock throws it wide. Now it's going to be picked up by Hanlon. Back in the line though. It's taken by Morgan. Morgan clears it all the way back near the Michigan State blue line. Number 11, Peacock, gets it up now to Ryan Collins. Collins gets it turned away. Now it's going to be Weissman. Weissman taking a little too much time in his own zone and gets it right back to Peacock. Peacock looking ahead as they play kind of back and forth here. Nobody really wants the puck, it seems like, as Hanlon skates it up, throws it in. And Ingbar will give chase here along the far side boards. Ingbar wins it. Ingbar looking to make a move. Using that speed, he comes in. Shot on, rebound given up. Inzer follows up. Michigan State players down on the ice. And the goaltender had a lot of help because there was like 2 Michigan State players right on the ice there as Inzer couldn't quite get it up high enough over a goalie and 2 defensemen.
Yeah, Coda Ingbar used his speed to create the initial chance there. And it looked like Inzer was going to have a good shot at a ricochet there. But yeah, Justin Avriliak and a pair of Michigan State defensemen were on the ice in front of the net, making Inzer's job just a bit harder.
As it's going to be 7:37 to go in the third period. Tied at 3. 13 to go on the coincidental minor penalties to Lico Ciotis and Granito. Boy, it's taking me a while to get his name down. It's going to be a while before I get back at full strength. As looking for a deflection in front there was number 17, Greg Leonardo, and he has the puck here in deep. Looking in front for Van Acker. Van Acker gets a shot away. Pad saved by Dietrich as he saved a big goal there. Nice chance. Taken by Michigan State. And now it's going to be Kuda. Kuda hands it off to Farr. Farr comes in across the line. Backhands it back to Kuda. Kuda looking for Kinsey, who can't find his stick. Arizona State got to get back here. Going to be a 3-on-2 for Michigan State. A Van Acker across the line. Looking in front, turned back by Cottonwar. What a couple minutes we have seen as we continue to go back and forth as Cottonwar works all by himself here. He tries to go backhand. It just misses wide. Wrapped all the way around and kept in by Owasku. Here's Owasku. He takes a big shot. Blocked away by, I believe it was number 17, Greg Leonardo, and now it's going to be Van Acker. Van Acker looking to make a move around Conzer. Let's see what he can do. Nice job defensively by Tim Conzer, though. Van Acker goes flying into the boards, no call. Again, the physicality of these teams. Boy, a rivalry may be brewing as we still have one more game to go tomorrow. Be sure to tune into that one because this game is, boy, it's getting a little nasty as we near the 6-minute mark to go in the hockey game. Tied at 3. Icing is going to be the call. So offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU. Straight up 6 minutes to go.
And yeah, this has just been a back and forth third period. The perfect way to cap off this incredibly competitive, incredibly physical game of hockey that we've witnessed here this evening. Of course, I say cap it off, but you know, still 3-3 here, just 6 minutes to play. We could be getting some free hockey here from Ocean.
Shut on by Weissman, rebound given up, and now it's going to be Leclerc that tries to follow up. He turns it right back over, though, to Alex Fasson. As in across the line, it's going to be Peacock. Peacock can't quite find it. Now it's going to be Ryan Moore. Back and forth, chances still continues. This game still up for grabs. Who's going to win it? At this point, neither team really getting any momentum as Both teams kind of going back and forth for the entire third period as Kuda's going to give chase here. Icing is waved off. Kuda doesn't win the race with the puck, and it's taken back by Michigan State. They try to clear. They cannot. Kept in line by Morgan. Morgan looks far side for Sterna. Sterna shut on looking for Morgan. He shoots. They score. It was Jason Kuda. Wait. No, he just missed it. Oh, my goodness. What happened there, Jason Chesler?
You know,
a little too excited.
As someone who doesn't wear glasses here, let me explain with the best of my depth perception. That one actually went just wide of the net, came back, ricocheted off the boards towards the back part of the net. The net then came off, resulting in this stoppage of play. That was quite the confusing angle here, though.
Wow, I thought maybe it was my vision is terrible. But maybe it was because it was such a great scoring chance that he probably should have scored on that one.
We've seen Morgan put away tougher chances than that one this year. You know, he's got to be disappointed on that one.
He waited a little bit too long on that chance, too. It was back door, and he had the puck on his stick for quite a few seconds before he even got a shot away, as Arizona State looks to do something here. So, by the way, that was the first time I've called a goal when it was off the back of the net. So, big hit by Owasku, shot on gloved away by Dietrich. Oh, boy, goodness. Best hockey we've seen this D2 Elite team play really all season, as the teams will go back and forth. Even the NAU series was good, but it wasn't as good as this hockey game here this evening.
No, this is the best matchup we've had the pleasure of calling here off the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. There have been some good ones for this ASU D2 Elite squad, but no one has tested this team in the way that Michigan State has tested them. Physicality, speed, and a back-and-forth type of game. Michigan State has really dictated the way the teams are playing in this one, and ASU just has not quite had the answer for it.
Now it's going to be Tim Konzer. Konzer takes a big hit right below us as the hits continue. I like to see the hit stat in this game. Unfortunately, we do not have that. Probably double digits for both teams as Konzer keeps in here. Wrapped around looking for Randall and deep. Randall looking for more in front, but it's turned aside and taken back by Michigan State. Looking ahead. Picked out by Owasku. He takes a shot, blocker save by Langens.
So that one got a little dangerous, a little scary for Carl Langens there. Owasku with that winding, moving shot from far away. You know, sometimes when a goalie's been as good as Langens has been, he has got to try and surprise him. I think that was Owasku's idea.
There comes Ryan Moore. He makes a move to get in across line. Turned aside by Michigan State. And now it's going to be 3-on-1 Michigan State defenseman on Ryan Moore. Weissman along the far side boards. They continue to battle. Battles all over the place. It's almost turned into a war out there. As now it's Dan Kinsey. Dan Kinsey near his own blue line. Gets it turned over by Van Acker. And here comes Van Acker looking for a teammate in front. Staked aside by Kinsey. And now it's going to be Arizona State that looks to go on the offensive opportunity. Morgan looking around in front. He looks for a man. He tries to find Weissman, but turned aside by Michigan State. Now Michigan State's going to go. It's going to be number 19, Stockwell, who comes in. He tries to make a move around Kuda. Stockwell goes down. No call. Kuda wraps it all the way around. 3 minutes to go. What a period of hockey it has been, folks. Boy, Dan Sterna now near center ice. Sterna looking for Morgan. It's thrown all the way back in, and Arizona State's going to go for a change. At least one of them. Weissman not happy at all. Inzer takes a shot, just misses wide. Now it's going to be picked up here by number 12, Ryan Collins. Collins is going to look to get it out. Collins does, and all the way down. Icing is going to be the call, though. So offense is on faceoff coming for ASU, and you got to wonder if you're Coach Sinclair, do you use your timeout here and try to draw something up late in this one, or you just let them play on?
It's tough to say. You know, it might be a little bit of a game of chicken. Both coaches wanting to call that timeout last. The thing I was actually wondering about, Richard, as that ASU first line checked out, is would Justin Butler have made a difference in this game? It's been a very back-and-forth style of game, and he's a good open-ice skater with a lot of speed. I know the Sun Devils of Brady Morgan and Coda Ingbar.
Rebound there, just shot wide by the captain of Vriliak, still loose in front. The net, we're going to have, what are we going to have here? We're going to have, the netting is off. Okay, the netting is off. And what a chance that was by Havrilyak.
Incredible chance there. Havrilyak, the captain, just not quite able to put that one away. And it looks like he's pointing to himself saying, my bad on that one. I don't know. That would have been quite the goal from the ASU captain if he was able to put that one in.
2:25 to go. And another offensive zone faceoff coming for Arizona State. They do not win it. Cottonwar tries to win it. He does. On the far side boards, he has it. Wraps it around backhand, looking for Ingbar. Ingbar battles along in the deep, in deep along the far side boards. It's taken by Havriliak, who wins the race to the puck there, but it's taken away and cleared out by Michigan State's number 12, Ryan Collins. Now in deep, it's going to be Bolyard. Now it's going to be Konzer who keeps it in. Konzer takes a shot and misses way wide. And now Arizona State's going to get back. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Here comes Michigan State in across the line. They get a shot away, blocked away, loose in front. And Havriliak, the captain, bails out his goaltender there. Is prime scoring opportunity for Michigan State on the rebound, but it's an icing though. And boy, great scoring chance on the 2-on-1.
Yeah, dangerous puck there from the Spartans. They've been getting those advantageous chances a lot in this game, including in this third period. Kyle Dietrich's been able to shut the door on most of them, and he continued to do so.
Timeout called. See if it was Michigan State or ASU that's going to. Arizona State gets the timeout with 1:41 to go in the third period. Crucial offensive zone faceoff, though, for Michigan State.
Absolutely. I mean, clock is winding down. We might be heading for overtime in this one. Michigan State needs to control this puck off of the faceoff, or they might not see this puck again. Same goes for the Sun Devils. Either team could burn out a lot of this clock with a solid possession. Granted, we haven't seen too much possession hockey in this one, but an incredibly back-and-forth type of game. But the clock has to be a factor on both coaches' minds here as the third period winds down.
Michigan State breaks up as Coach LeClaire still talking with his squad. Give a little ASU chant. And a big face-off coming.
And it looks like, no, Kuda will head back out there. A little miscommunication as Cotnoir headed out with the first line there.
So it's going to be Morgan and Uaz who take the face-off for each squad. Who's going to win it? Taken by Sterna. Sterna dumps it off the boards, and it's going to be Kuda that gives chase. Backhand back to center ice, though, by Michigan State. Now it's going to be Hewitt who comes in. Hewitt on three. Sun Devils takes a shot. Big save by Dietrich on the big bounce, and Michigan State controls it in deep. It's Uaz looking in front for Hewitt. Can't find his stick, and now Owoski will look to get it out. He does, and now it's going to be reset. ASU's Brady Morgan picks it up. He looks to go, cannot. Uaz has it for Michigan State. Uaz looking to just throws it in deep, and Michigan State will go for a mini change as it's picked up in deep by Weissman. Weissman backhands it looking for Kenzie. Big hit laid down by Weissman as well. As they'll backhand it, kept in the line. Big shot on, just misses wide on the deflection on the point shot taken by Robert Goldie. Under a minute to go in this third period. 3-3 is our score. Jacob Weissman in his own zone, looking ahead for Kuda. Played with the high stick though, and so we're going to have a whistle. So the puck is dead, and the faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Arizona State zone with 39 to go in the regulation play.
We've seen a few strong chances from the Spartans in the last 2 minutes or so of game time. Could there be one to break, to finally break through Dietrich?
40 seconds to go in regulation. Havriliak taking the face-off for ASU. It's going to be won by Michigan State for just a second, though. It's taken here by Maloney, Maloney, who dumps it in deep. Kenzie gives chase. Van Acker is in there for Michigan State. Van Acker has it for a second, can't win it. Tipped out just outside by a nice job by Coda Ingbar to clear it. Now Cottonwar near center ice. Cottonwar has Havriliak with him as Cottonwar gets a shot away. Big rebound, turned aside. Big rebound there, still loose in front. Havriliak was there, couldn't find it, and now Michigan State is going to bring it up, looking for an offensive chance. Less than 10 to go in regulation. Van Acker shot away off the side of the net. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go to overtime, and here we go at the end of regulation. What else is new? Both teams going at it. What a hockey game, Jason Chesler. Boy, oh boy, we're gonna see a little 4-on-4 overtime.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. 4-on-4, just like you used to play it back out on the frozen pond. If you grew up near a frozen pond, I did not. I'm excited to see the way these teams handle with 4-on-4 for a full overtime period.
What else is new, though, 4-on-4? We've seen it for probably a good 10, 12 minutes of this hockey game. We've seen 4-on-4.
We have seen plenty of 4-on-4 play. I don't think either team has broken through for a goal so far in 4-on-4. But, I don't want to talk too much about a single player in what's been a great team game from both sides in this one. But, man, Tyler Van Acker has to be every coach's nightmare out there on the ice. The Michigan State forward, their leading scorer on the season, he just creates chances on his own. I swear, Tyler Van Acker must have been born in a hockey rink with the way he skates and the way he handles his stick.
To reset for you in this overtime period, Kenzie, Weissman, Ingbar, the goal scorers for ASU. Van Acker, Collins, and Uaz, the goal scorers for Michigan State. As we get ready to go 4-on-4. Team's going to switch sides as well in overtime. So I believe it's going to be, we're not used to calling overtime games, so if I'm not mistaken, 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, just like the NHL.
I believe you're right, but this is our first overtime call of the season. Very special moment for us, Richard. So
it's very nice. In Oceanside now, 2 nights in a row, overtime games. Last night, Ryan Ostertag got the game winner for Arizona State up against Liberty.
Yeah, that was a great game. Single game for the D1 squad this weekend. So D2 Hockey will be your only ASU hockey fix here at Oceanside. You can read the game recap by Nicole Vasquez for that great OT matchup with Liberty on CronkiteSports.com.
Ready to get going. 5 minutes, 4-on-4. And we're underway. 4-on-4. It's going to be won by Dan Sterna. Sterna in across the line. He gets a big shot away. Gloves. Ooh, boy. I thought he had it on the, it was a glove save, but it was turned aside. His number 7 goes down, Hunter Forrester, and now it's going to be taken here by Ryan Collins. Collins in across the line looking to make a move. Nice stick by Weissman, who sends Collins into the boards, and now it's going to be Kinsey who has it here for ASU. Kinsey and Morgan, along with Dan Sterna, trying to backhand it, looking for Morgan was Kinsey, but couldn't find a stick. Kept in by Hanlon, and now it's going to be no call there. I thought maybe an interference on Dan Sterna, but we play on as it's back near center ice. Number 24, Michael Poberg throws it in deep, and Michigan State will change it up. It's Hanlon, has it in his own zone, looking head for Sterna. Just bounces off his stick, and Michigan State has it now. Number 11, Peacock. Here's Peacock in across the line. Peacock waits, shoots! Big rebound given up, followed up, blocked away by ASU. Again, followed up again, pad save, big rebound by Dietrich. Nice save by him. Havroliak clears it out to center ice, and now it's going to be Ingbar with his speed giving chase. Just misses, can't quite find the loose puck there as it's thrown in again by Michigan State. It's going to be Joe Hewitt who gives chase, along with Kevin Hanlon. Havroliak is in there as well. Who's going to win the puck battle? It's going to be Havroliak. Wraps it around for Hanlon, who wraps it back around for Inzer. Inzer in his own zone. Gets it up for Coda Ingbar. Let's see if he can use his speed. Here comes Coda Ingbar. He makes a move. He gets a shot away. Big save there by the blocker of Carl Langens. And now Arizona State's going to change it up. They got to do it quickly as Tim Konzer wins it here. Konzer throws it in deep. It's going to be number 25, Alex Fasson, that gives chase, as well as Uaz. Uaz has it here. Battled on by Cottonwar. Uaz, 3 minutes to go in the overtime period. Backhands it now for Konzer. Owasku looking up for Kuda. Kuda, boy, just bounces off his stick. He kind of turns and goes. Now he's got Owasku. Owasku going to shoot. He scores! On the assist from Cottonwar, it's going to be James Owasku who wins it for the Arizona State Sun Devils.
James Owasku with an incredible 5-hole shot there on Carl Langens. Got the feed, no hesitation from Owasku as as it looks like LeClaire tracking down the puck from that one. James is going to want to keep that one, but no hesitation.
By Kevin Hanlon, by the way, dancing his way into the victory line, if you will.
We know how you feel about Electric Avenue, Richard.
I love it when it ends in a Sun Devil victory.
Great shot there from James Owasku. So much power behind that shot. right between Langen's legs. Wow. With all the goalkeeping we saw tonight, the incredible play, hard to imagine it would end with someone going 5-hole, but you know, sometimes the oldest trick in the book is the best one to turn to.
What a pass that was as well. I think it came from Cotnoir, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. Great sportsmanship shown by both teams, shaking hands here after a hard-fought game.
Yeah, it happened so fast. And what else is new? The defenseman. How about 3 goals from the blue line? Kuda gets the assist. So it was Jason Kuda that made the pass. My apologies.
Beautiful feed from Kuda. And yeah, spectacular play as always from these Sun Devil defensemen. And boy, you know, Richard, it's hard to believe it, but these guys are going to go back at it tomorrow night once again.
Yeah, make sure you tune it in right here on Cronkite Sports. We're going to have it for you as we're going to take a little break, I do believe, and then come back with hopefully an interview and then an intermission, or excuse me, a post-game report. So for Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. Once again, Arizona State wins it 4-3 in overtime. Good night and good hockey, everybody.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
I mean, we have people working production for the sporting games. We have people on air. We have people writing. We have people tweeting. We have people that take pictures. We have, you know, it seems like everything. People take video. We make packages. It's like we cover everything within this one organization. And so it takes a lot of people to do, but we have the people to do it, which is awesome.
Only one, so get up. Let's start a riot. Out of the box! Oh, what a hit! Takes a big whack. Brian Parson! For Parson to draw, you betcha! Brian Parson unleashes a cannon! Start a riot. Riot, let's start a riot. Kale Dolinsky finds some room. He walks into the backhander, scores! Kale Dolinsky, perfection. But not enough there for McGinty, put it moving out. Collins with daylight, a shot stopped by Ward. Rebound still loose. As Ward doesn't know where the puck is, now comes back out, top of the circle. Sean Ritchie sets up Blomgren. His wrist shot up high. He scores! Brett Blomgren doesn't get much sweeter than that. As they say, right where mama put the cookies. And a takeaway chance, Fez Khan, he scores! Fez Khan, the freshman with the dandy. The freshman stepping up in the spotlight for ASU. He scores! Stephen Collins wins it, and the undefeated streak remains for ASU. Holy cow! What a wicked wrist shot from Stephen Collins.
A couple years back when I came here as a freshman, I didn't have those opportunities. I had to fight for every opportunity I got. So I want to make more opportunities available in the future so that long after I'm gone, this freshman class and the other classmen realize that this is their thing too. This is very much their organization, and they could play a big role in this if they want to.
Now you guys only have a 2-goal lead. What's going to be key in this third period to come out with the win?
I think it's just going to be sticking our game. I mean, I think a lot of us are just a little rattled that we're a little too close to this. So I think just playing our game and sticking to the fundamentals and just keep quacking real hard out there. I think we'll get the W.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Back to you guys.
ASU had this game circled on their calendar from the beginning. This was the team they had to beat this season. They had to get redemption.
They're a young team on the road. They're got to be a little bit tired. Austin mentioned it. That's why maybe the Sun Devils have been dominating the final 5 minutes of all the periods thus far. But a tired team on the road, down 1 goal. I feel like if their coach right now, Zombo, is saying you got to play physical because that's the only way they can get ASU off of their game.
Robbie Baker, Austin Controlis, I'm Nick Merrick, but don't go away just yet.
With a wake-up call for Arizona State University and a momentum shift to Eastern Michigan, the second period should go pretty well. Closing out, I'm Allison Cummings with Julian Lopez, Adriana Torres. Enjoy the game.
Good evening, hockey fans. Live from Tempe, Arizona at Oceanside Arena, I'm Ben Marjat, joined by Adriana Torres and Josh Franz.
I'm Adriana for Josh and Carrie.
I'm Carrie Crowley, alongside Allison Cummings and Josh Franz.
I'm Adriana Torres, along with Megan Josh.
For Richard Flores and Julian Lopez, I'm Josh Franz.
Now looking at it, it's been a group of us students and a bunch of people I call my friends, who started this Walter Cronkite Sports Network, and we're just really dedicated sports journalists who want to do the best we can for ASU and put the best light on sports journalism possible, because when I came in here, sports really wasn't even in the foreground.
It's going to be hit in the air to deep right field. It's going, and it's going to be going out of the park. Abe Ruiz has a solo home run, and the Sun Devils are on the board.
Wow. That may have caused a traffic accident.
Trigg sets and fires. Reese swings, and it's going the opposite way into the left center field gap. Applin's coming home. DeMichael's rounding second. He'll round third. They'll wave him in. Abe Ruiz looks content with a double. DeMichael scores, and it's a 2-run double for Abe Ruiz.
And here we go from Marrero, carrying way out to left field. Will it make it? Yes! It's into the orange trees, folks. That's a home run from Devin Marrero, and that is how you pad your lead.
We're writing every ASU sport that there basically is. I mean, I meet students every day because our organization has grown so much, and I ask them what they do, and they say they write for Cronkite Sports, or they're part of Walter Cronkite Sports Network, and there's so many now that it's like, wow, I didn't even know that. That's great, and that's a great feeling, because that means we've built something that freshmen can use, sophomore can use, everyone's getting experience, and that's what we want.
A nice block there from Paszynski. He was a blocking machine last year, hoping to get that going again. Felix on the other end drives inside through a crowd and gets it to go. Gordon.
Hello and welcome to the Postgame Report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. Thank you so much for watching. How was the end of that game? It was insane.
It was an insane game. Great goal by Owasku to finish it off in overtime. All in all, great. I predicted earlier that we weren't going to see the Michigan State team, the former state champ or the national champions. We saw them tonight. They wanted to prove something. I think they did, even though they lost. But great game by both teams.
Yes, and you guys both guessed it, saying that we would go into overtime, and we did. How did you know it was going to go to that? You just thought, hey, why not, guys?
You could just tell by how the game was going. These teams were both equally balanced. All through periods. I mean, it just seemed like this game was meant for overtime. Owasku gets the game winner, and the Sun Devils celebrate as they just won the national championship. I mean, it's a big game. You're beating the defending national champions. It's a statement win.
And I just tend to go with whatever Julian says. I just don't like. It's too cold here. I don't like.
I know, right? It's freezing
overtime.
In here.
Yeah.
And I think we spoke too early about the penalties tonight. There was way too many of them tonight during the third period. It was just a little over.
Way too many. There's too many emotions in the game. When you get emotional, you get penalties, you get unnecessary calls. I thought we were going to see a fight, people kicked out of the game.
Oh, yeah. I honestly thought that, too. There was so many little tips between all of them.
I mean, it's a rivalry. I think a rivalry is brewing. These teams could see each other in March in the Nationals. And we saw, tons of jawing after the play ended, lots of those type of penalties. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams show up tomorrow.
It will be. Now we'll send it down to Corey Crenshaw with an interview. Sorry. Oh, it's still on.
I had my Dippin' Dots today.
Okay, we're off. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, it is so cold.
All right, sorry about that. We had a camera mix-up.
All right.
So how vital was that overtime, and what was your mentality going into it?
They're a good team. We just get
Cara.
It was a really physical game. There was a lot of penalties. How did that affect the whole mentality of it all as a whole?
I think our team, if we play physical, we're better. You see them, they're quick with the ball, so we come up physical.
Does it mentally get you guys at all that they're the defending champions?
From what I know, they lost a lot of guys.
know, we were just talking about the number 12 in their division, so he did a lot of work for you. They're going to get the best.
Congratulations on that last goal and good luck tomorrow. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 7:30 as ASU takes on Michigan State again.